Nigga everywhere I go, man. Juicy J, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, spin that shit.
Memphis nigga everywhere I Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Nigga everywhere I go.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Nigga everywhere I go.
Eyes all red like city gear. Nigga. Draw down on him, make a fuck nigga, give it here. Jeff #1, I'm the rookie of the year. Wanna see a mad street, make a nigga disappear. Real Memphis nigga when I'm looking in the mirror. Yo,
Memphis nigga everywhere I go, this the remix. Ay, Memphis nigga going up like the G-Mix.
Ay, everybody outside, it's the freak nigga. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Fuck nigga, Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Let's get it. Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Let's get it.
Memphis nigga everywhere I big head that hoe, Memphis shit, that's how I feel. Check might check me a hoe, might flame me a hoe. Spit a little game on a hoe, never spend change on a hoe. Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
He ain't even been to the city before. Fuck nigga. He ain't even been to the city. He ain't even been to the city before. Let's get it. Nigga came once, but he can't come back no more. These Memphis nigga when I drop my low. Yo, nigga want smoke, let's go. Yo, bitch want smoke, fuck nigga, I call Big Glow. Yo,
Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere. Let's get it. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Okay. Memphis bitch everywhere on the count. Memphis bitch everywhere I go. Might take a bitch nigga, might take a nigga home. Riding down Fraser be coolin'. With some hot boys still doing donuts in the smoke. Getting money ass bitch, that's me. That's me. Tomato fruit M's and I still want more. Now if Memphis bitch got hard. Win, lose, or draw, bitch, I still want smoke. I ain't shit but 25. Let's go. Already a legend up in my city. Bump down, bump 3-6. Hey, man, play me some of that pimpin'. Gangsta ass bitch, stay muggin'. Everywhere I go, I'm thuggin'. Memphis bitch, everywhere I go. Let's go. And everywhere I go, they love me.
Yeah, Memphis nigga everywhere I step through. 3-6 Mafia and gangsta boo. You know what it is, my nigga. My city full of gorillas that ain't from the zoo. North Memphis nigga so infamous. Rest in peace, Lord Infamous. Old school nigga with the pole in the cut. I hear making easy money tryna pimp a slut. Fraser Boulevard in a car all candy. South Memphis bitch, she ain't wearing no panties. She ain't never been nowhere outside our city. I'm a draper in Dior and I'ma take it to the Grammys. Memphis nigga everywhere I step on the scene. Ride through Evergreen, blow and get it green. Give a little bad bitch a hug. With all this water on me, she gon' have a wet dream. You don't know nothing about Hyde Park. You don't really wanna stop by after dark. Even Nick K's know the city I'm reppin'. Have a nigga scat pack go to 60 seconds. 20 years plus I done been in this thing. And a nigga like me ain't never gon' change. Rollin' up dope while I'm sitting so close. I can walk on the floor at the Grizzly game.
I want EP and chicken and dogs. You wanna receive under the heart. I'm with Lil P and I'm motherfucking pot. I be like cheeky, we say squad. Nigga there.
Ayy, Memphis nigga everywhere I go. Get 100 bread a piece when I'm in the store. Parkway Village, I'm a native. Still had a duck posted up in the Dover. Young nigga wanna be like Craig Pettis, bro wanna be G-Train. Afghanistan top tier, tell Biden send us to Ukraine. Drake made sure we try global. Let me tell you about Poplar. We'll stop and deals go for a couple bucks, she'll take it so. East Memphis, that's in that league. North Memphis, that's got it. South Memphis, long live flipper. West Memphis, that ain't Memphis. On EP, eating chicken at Dodge before a nigga went vegan. Might get his 6P from Crumpets. All done left, that's the best jack. Is she from Memphis with a bunny on? She give more head than a lace front. Me go my partner from back in the day, but I heard he hit him a lace blunt. Tell white folks he my nigga. Hey Max Snoop, I got a beer for you. From a city where you win it, they don't even really wanna even cheer for you. Deep down they be hating on you, but too quick to say I love you. In Memphis it's a red flag if she ain't blood and she say brother. Everybody gotta switch in this bitch. Game be beefing with clicks. Tell DJ yo where the dream ball at, I'm tryna stomp some shit. 2016 at the Delta Fair in the corn maze, you could die there. Long live J Money Truly, when he died whole city had tears. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, on cut if it was Idaho. Before Ja, it was Mike Conley. Before Jaren, it was Z-Bo. In the lead don't get his credit, but I'm really hometown hero. Might use a key to the city, just to lock my back door. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, Memphis nigga everywhere I go, oh. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, oh. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, oh. Memphis nigga everywhere I go, Memphis nigga everywhere I go, oh. Memphis nigga everywhere, Memphis nigga everywhere I go.
Give you your bag. Give me my bag. Gabe, I can't wait for the fiber optics. I think I found a way to get another $100 rebate from their ass. So I think I may get $250 from them. I can't wait though. I'm excited. Good evening, everybody. What's going on, people on Facebook over there? I'm on Facebook, YouTube, and StreamYards. I see my ladies, my ladies in the chat. How y'all doing? How my boos doing? How y'all doing? Gabe,
What?
have you been keeping up with this Umar Johnson Tommy saga? Yeah, whatever.
A little
I got
bit.
drops though. Yeah, I've been playing around all day. I got it's moving slow again. Damn it. Okay, there we go. It came back on.
By the way, when does your fiber optic come in?
Moving slow. Gabe, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I can hear you fine. You broke up a little bit.
I'm not ordering. I gotta pay. I already had to pay this bill. I had to pay Xfinity. I gotta pay T-Mobile. It'll be here next sometime next week.
All right. Well, the whole True
I gotta
Sipper
pay my
State
other- I had
gang,
to pay-
thank me.
Actually,
for
Xfinity
convincing you
the other
to
day.
do
T-Mobile's
something.
not due to the PlayStation. Yeah, it was
You got a hell
a
of a deal.
combination of you and the clown because I kept remembering. I think the last time
Uh-oh. Well, he kicked himself off. But yeah. Big milestone. I convinced Trey to do something. And he actually did it. So when he has like great service and no more delays, you can thank me and the clown. I know, people. I know.
shit keep kicking me off. It keep kicking me off, G. I need the fiber optics.
And didn't I tell you that they'll probably end up paying for
You know I'm
your
a cuss you.
contract? And what do? They paid
Yeah,
off
you
your,
know
your
I'm gonna cuss you and the clown out if this shit don't work right.
Oh no, then you
If
will
I
fear
cut my
forever
other
then.
two services off and I get this one and I still had the same problems, I'm cussing y'all out.
I will plead guilty to that charge. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't know why it's taking so fucking long. What it?
Was this yesterday's show?
This shit is really, really moving slow. It ain't showing up on my end. I don't remember when this live was. I think it was from a couple days ago. Now on my end on StreamYards, it ain't showing shit. But on the playback that I'm looking at, it has Tommy up there. So I'm confused. My layout ain't showing shit. Okay, I'm gonna drop down and come back one more again. But this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So apparently the stock Umar thing is a kind of a story this week. There, my avatar's fixed. You know, I used to be a huge Tommy fan. It's not that I'm not a huge Tommy fan, it's just we kind of started this whole thing and it takes up most of the time. So yeah, yesterday was the first time I've been around like forever. Tommy hasn't changed at all. Hasn't lost his step one bit. But this Dr. Umar guy, he's just how full of yourself can you be and at the same time be racist toward your own people and white people if you don't agree with them? It's just weird. And this white people paperwork, I don't understand that, but okay. If it's white people paperwork, what would black people paperwork be then? Or Mexican paperwork? Makes no sense. Are we back?
I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
I have it pulled up. I can. Is there a timestamp you want to start at? See if you can get me to show. Let's see. Hold on. Technical difficulties, people. But this will be one of the last
I
few
don't
times.
know the timestamp, but I think I don't know I got the timestamp pulled up on here. Hopefully it snaps back in.
Okay, well, I have it
This
set
is
in case.
ridiculous. Yeah, Gabe got a black hole for an avatar.
Oh, it's 6 now.
Hold on, let's see. The timestamp is hold on. Let me pull it up on. Let me see. 2309 is the timestamp. I'll see if mine works first, and then if it doesn't, me off twice. So I'm not really hopeful. I'm not really that hopeful here. But let's see. I got drops. Let me see if I can play those.
Thank you, sister.
What
You
the
could have paid
fuck?
more.
This shit moving to. I can't wait.
We appreciate $1,
Oh, no,
but
I
we
got
would
a
rather
long
have
one
10.
now.
We
I got a
appreciate
long one.
$20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sister.
This guy. I can't stand him. You're mute, by the way. Well, unless you're fixing something. But yeah, people, this will be one of the last few times we'll have difficulties like this, hopefully, forever. It will be a whole different show, running smoothly. I'm actually looking forward to it. I'm actually happy for Trey. He got a great deal. My fiber optic's the shit too, because it's like 4 times the speed of like cable modem.
Like that
And-
motherfucker just kicked in. It
Oh, there
just
it is.
ended. I'm still hearing Umar in my headset. This is strange. 2903 though is where I was at.
29. Okay.
And put it on 1.25. Yeah,
29 or
2903. Yeah, 29 marks fine. I think. Hold on, let me double
29. Okay.
check.
29.
Well, 2309, my bad. 2309.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah,
I
I'm on the right spot.
close that out.
And then we're going what?
Ladies and gentlemen, my
25?
update on Q's course. She sold one today. Oh, she sold 2 yesterday. She sold 1 today. And she claims she did her first one-on-one this morning. So she got 2 left to do. But for like 7 people said they wanted the course, but she only sold 3. And my sources say that auntie that be with her bought 1. She bought 1, and Goodwill bought 1 so that he could see her. But
Damn.
I'm not a hater. She sold 3 of them, but she made $594. And all she got to do is 3 out the 197 for the 3. I know ain't damn well ain't nobody paid $497. So I'm gonna just give her 600. But if she did get one of them, she came up right quick. It's a quick little. If she sold with $600, quick come up right quick. I don't know how fast it delivers to them and all of that, but yeah, just I ain't. And I'm also one of them people. I still have to, although I'm laughing and making fun of her because she got 600,000 subs. It takes balls to put yourself out there like that to where everybody can see. She knew everybody was going to be able to see how many courses she sold when she put 100. She could have just put it up and didn't have no slots or nothing, and we wouldn't have been able to calculate a tabulate. But it takes some guts to be out there like that. Everybody ain't able. Everybody's not able to handle that. Now, she may look at it and be like, this ain't shit, but I'm still saying you got $600. You need to focus on that. You had 3 people bite. It is what it is. There's $600 more than you had, but I get it. Our egos get in the way a lot of time. People be fucking. These people wonder how I could talk shit about them having low views, and then they can come over here and see I got small views. Because my ego ain't big. I'm like, I know the ups and downs of this shit, and I would rather not beef to get views. Now, I really make fun of them because all they do is beef, and they get low views. They know, and everybody know, if I start talking shit, if I'm beefing with somebody, I'm gonna get a K. I don't want to do it. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out on the beef. I really am. And my ignore game is at an all-time high. And sometimes I get frustrated with the people around me because like, why the fuck are y'all so nosy? Like every day I'm disappointed with the J4K sector when I hear these niggas responding back to JJ. Now I could have sworn I heard all of them people say after the shit he pulled in Chattanooga, they was gonna ignore him. I be ignoring them for some reason. I don't know why they don't. Now I'm pretty sure, I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure since I left Chattanooga, he said my name just as much as everybody else's name that over there in the J4K. I ain't responded. And I will point out, if I'm just going to be 100 women of the J4K, it's y'all. It's y'all women that keep responding to him. I don't hear no men over there doing no lives going. I don't see it. It's the women. Y'all impulse control is at an all-time low. I don't know why y'all like arguing with this nigga, but he can't. All the men we beef with him, he was a pussy, and we moved the fuck on. I don't know why it's so hard for y'all women. It's like y'all just keep arguing with this nigga. Y'all are single-handedly keeping this man alive because y'all keep responding. Y'all know it ain't number 3 retarded motherfuckers in his chat any goddamn way. Y'all be disappointing me so much because it's like it's so simple. Why for y'all to even be able to respond to him? Why in the fuck are y'all watching what this lame ass nigga say? But whatever. Push the goddamn button, Gabe.
All right, roll it.
I've been struggling out here, but it's good.
There we go.
When you worked this before, my man Cosmo threw an extra one on and said, completing the 2021. I forgot to hit the Indiegogo, but I'll catch you next time. Good to catch a live. I've been struggling out here, but it's good to see your show. Thank you, Cosmo. I was wondering how look, I pay attention to when my people going. If I had a way to reach out to y'all, I would. Jimmy E. Johnson said chocolate.
That's faster
What's
than
wrong with one praising himself? What's wrong with one praising himself? No, that's what I'm saying. It is something wrong with this.
That's definitely
and I just believe
1.25.
Black people are ripe for the picking. Have you noticed that most of the people?
I was just gonna let it roll anyway.
Thank
I ain't
you,
got
boss
shit
dog.
to say.
Thank you, boss dog. Sometimes people don't catch them, but I still throw them out there for the people like you who do. If you catch the pun, that is great. But I want y'all to just think about it. Black people are ripe for the picking for people who want to scam them. Going all the way back to and even farther, but going all the way back to, if we could just talk about something, drinking the Kool-Aid, which it was Flavor Aid actually, but
true.
Jim Jones.
It was Flavor Aid.
Why do you think it was so easy for that white man, Jim Jones, to trick black folks? Why do you think it's been so easy for a lot of people to trick black folks? Why do you think it was so easy for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to be up there fucking 12 and 14-year-olds and getting them pregnant?
Damn.
It is very easy for niggas to follow black folks because all you have to do is say something that makes them think, oh, well, they think I'm pretty. We was king. We was. Creflo Dollar. What's his name? The nigga with the hard dick down here in Atlanta that was fucking these little boys. What's his name? About Eddie Long.
Damn.
Stroke. All of them. It has been very easy for people to just
the Lee Allen show about to say the one that died of AIDS.
People to take, somebody said Nature Boy. Look at all these names. Look at this. That you can't run out of names of people who have.
Brother
and it's
Polite.
a shame that y'all just throw out names. Throw out names. You know,
Dr. York.
Shut up, Gillis. You know what I'm talking about. I say the nigga with the hard dick. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dr. York.
Boom.
Brother Polite.
Boom.
You just keep Talcum X. You just keep throwing them out there. It just doesn't stop. Miss Cleo, you could just keep on going.
Miss Cleo.
Oh, Lil Rod, boy. No, just crazy. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let y'all hear this fool instead of shut the fuck up. This man has
Lil Rod, not Lil Rod. Lil Rod from the Puff Daddy was doing
that's
fuck
what
shit.
these old niggas do. So y'all ready for the show? I'm ready. Let's get it. You a grown ass man.
James said TD Jakes.
Did you get what you want out of this? Did it make you feel better now? There's a difference. I don't bother people I don't like. And this is what you have to deal with niggas. What they built, what they did, what they gained.
You want to live off somebody else's law.
Oh, it's not the
what they built, what they did, what they gained.
song.
You want to live off somebody else's law.
Niggas are the worst people on earth. I do understand why they made them slaves. I think one of the worst things that happened was they stopped making them slaves. If they'd kept niggas as slaves,
I saw
more
Win
shit.
in Honor.
We'd been better
He
people.
was playing
Black people who are under the oppression of white people.
interview with Cynthia
They were
G,
productive people. Name the shit you built since being out of slavery.
Umar's daughter, and he was screen sharing it to where you could blur out the
Let me explain. You claim you built
screen.
DC.
So he
You claim you built the railroads.
blurred it right out.
Everything you claim you built in America is when white people had the whip on your ass. What have you built since? Come on, what have you built since? Nobody wants to talk about the facts. Now all you do is go around and begging white people for shit.
Comment that he got
All these hoods y'all proud of, white people gave them to you. You didn't build them. What they built, what they did, what they gained.
You want to live off somebody else's
up
law.
there.
What they built.
That now hold up.
You want to live off somebody else's law.
That now Edward James, my mama was a devout G.E. Patterson follower. From what I experienced now his church was a whole different story, but it wasn't even, I wouldn't even say that the church was bad. It was just everything was lavish. Like the man had a Bentley, like in 98, he had a Bentley, he had a private jet, he had 2 747s to fly the choir and certain members of the congregation when they had to go do speaking engagements other place. He had planes for them. Then like I think the moment that turned me off was the church with my mama one Sunday, and he this nigga said like God said that it's gonna be 10 of y'all give me $1,000 or something like that, and like 100 people went. He said only 10, and like 100 people went and gave him $1,000 check. And then when it came time for tithing time, this nigga had a $10 line, a $20 line, a $50 line, and a $100 line. And I was like, this is too goddamn much. Just what the fuck are we doing here? That was one of them turned me off to the church moments too. I don't know how much my mama put in there, but I know we couldn't goddamn it afford it, but she did it any goddamn way.
Did he have any special powers like Benny Hinn?
We passed the song game.
Okay.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't do all of the other stuff. He just so happened to be like a bishop of the Kojic Church, which is a huge little sect of the Christianity thing. He was one of the HNICs. GE. GE. His wife is nice.
Oops.
I think I met J.O. Patterson. I went to J.O. Patterson's church once.
Wait, the volume all right?
They moved the
the
convocation out of Memphis. It's in St. Louis now. Sonya.
Shit happens. Sometimes things ain't good. But I think this one will be good. And hopefully you guys understood that song. Also, if you're over on if you're over on Kick, a couple of one of the moderators is putting in the wrong link. That is not my link. Whatever link that is you putting in on Kick, apparently that is not my link. That is not leading people to my GoFundMe when you click on it. No, yeah, it does. Unless that's the new one. I've been told that the old one that was put up there is not.
On Facebook,
on it,
and on Pettigo, and on MoneyBoy Trey on YouTube.
Maybe it was, I don't know. I keep clicking on the one that you putting up, that I see that you putting up there, and it goes there.
Yeah, Tommy's like on everything when he goes live.
Ah, the other one didn't. So you were putting a past one up, and that wasn't sending you to my GoFundMe. But thank you. And I think I've been able to make you be a moderator.
The only thing I don't do is Twitter. Well, actually, you know what?
I figured that out.
I gotta.
Working on things.
I'm on my main Facebook page, but I got a MoneyBoy Trey page linked in that I can go live from
about his
my
Dr.
Twitter,
Umar
but
baby mama.
I can never
And again, this
find
man is a grown ass man that talks like
my
Dr.
Twitter
Umar's a
streams
child.
once the
And the reason I
live
want y'all to see
ends,
this
so I
because
just
I
stopped
don't.
doing
If
it.
this
I
don't
don't
show
know
y'all
where
this
it
man's not a
goes.
leader of any
Low
sort.
key niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch. I bet we don't eat.
This nigga's way too old to be calling somebody baby Smurf and mama Smurf. This nigga's an idiot. If anybody's listening to this grown ass man that says he is a psychologist, he says he's a psychologist, and he's referring to his own child as baby Smurf and his child's mother as mama Smurf. This nigga's an idiot. Look, I shouldn't have to play a fucking thing else. All y'all just have to do is just, once you heard that part right there, everybody should get up and walk out of the room. Everybody who listened to this stupid motherfucker tell you that he's some kind of psychologist, walk out the room. This is insane.
The Smurfs were Pan-African.
Your mother refused to breastfeed you because I wanted her to. She put you on white man's milk.
Oh, God.
Again, y'all, his whole shtick is if it's white, it's bad.
They definitely are Pan-African Smurfs. That's one of them, actually, a Pan-African Smurf. He up there with Grandpa Smurf and them.
No chocolate milk coming out them teddies. She refused to breastfeed you because I wanted you to. She put you on white man's milk. White people. If there's any white people out there listening, I know y'all listening behind the scenes. Y'all don't think that's a weird thing to hear? Black folks constantly make your skin color be this nebulous white person be a villain? I want y'all to just think about that.
It's tiring.
This nebulous white person is a villain. And saying the phrase white man,
Javad, my Twitter look like Pornhub. But it's easy to do. It's nothing to it. You only get like 120 characters.
Woman.
I think it may have went up to 300. You just type something or you upload a video. It's Twitter. It's just like everything.
White man.
But my Twitter,
So wait a minute.
Bruh.
When did it become the white man's
my
milk?
Twitter look like Pornhub.
Black cows then. What they still give where's the black man's milk? He said it's the white man's milk. Where's the black man's milk?
Exactly.
The black men don't make milk. Black men, we never make anything, but we always blame the white man for what it is they make. Can I get an amen? Black men don't make
it has to be from Black Angus.
But always blaming the white man for the shit that they make. That's the white
black man.
That's the white
man's milk comes from the black cow's tummy. That's where we get chocolate milk from.
Let me hear the white man's stats. Oh, we ain't done that yet. So we supposed to just every time you don't like what the white man's stat is, I can't repeat it because it's the white man and he a bad guy. But you don't want to have no black man stats. You know why they don't want to have black man stats?
There are none.
It's hard to be a victim when you do for yourself. It's hard to be a victim when you do for yourself. It's easy to be a victim. Somebody else always doing something for you. They always do it wrong. You do it for yourself. Who you gonna blame when it go wrong?
Oh, don't let me get started. Don't let me. I got some stories for that ass. I got some stories, but let me not digress. She tried to destroy my life while she did nothing to the man who bust her windows out. Thank God. I
Gabe about to send you a link. Would you prefer me to email it to you or text it to you? We gotta be nosy for a minute because this bitch lying.
But not the man.
Ooh, okay. This is a hot off the press type thing.
Email. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
This bitch is lying. But you know what? I can't even say she. I can't even say she lying. I just gotta say, I guess you made $600. I say thank you too. The black cows be in the field with the niggas. They be out there. It's the Black Angus. But the black cows typically are male, though. Those are bulls. They're technically not cows.
Hey, it's my turn.
My long-winded co-host.
She tried calling you last night. You didn't pick up.
I heard I heard the live where she talked shit and everything. Where she said, "I knew that nigga wasn't gonna answer."
I tried to talk her out of it. I don't know. It's her idea.
Tommy is the only person who at least hasn't promised to be the community's fake savior. I don't agree with everything, of course, but you gotta respect it. Truth after the damn phone. See, she don't even know. She think I'm calling. I'm not calling for that, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. You see Q Ball live? Yeah, we finna tune in to Q Ball right quick. She live saying thank you for getting them $594 because she sold 2 yesterday and 1 today. So she's saying thank y'all. Now I know she ain't saying that she didn't sold more than goddamn it 3, because I will pull that shit up while she live. Fuck is she talk? Fuck is she talk? I'm finna pull it up live now. I ain't got time for this shit. But I mean, if I made $600 too, I'd be saying thank you too, though. I ain't no cap, but I just feel like she going live saying thank you like she didn't sold out, and that's just not the case.
Oh, she's got the titties out.
She got the titties out, good. I ain't
Oh,
even
yeah.
see. I just seen she was live. I'm really waiting on her husband to go live. Okay, yeah. So yeah, take us back to the longer hair. Take it, skip it back to the top game. We're gonna play a few minutes of it. We ain't gonna listen to the whole live. Huh? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, Truth. What do you want to do? No, I don't act up how? Well, no, I just seen she live. You know, I do all coverage on Q. So if I'm still going, I'm gonna do a whole separate live in the morning. I just want to see what the fuck going on so I can be prepared for in the morning. I'm still gonna finish my tummy commentary, but y'all see this right here in the top left-hand corner. It say 97 left. I don't think y'all can see it close. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's really tiny. Jeez.
Right there, 97 left. Yeah, it won't let me get it bigger. I don't. Hold on. Let me see. Okay.
There you go.
$97 left, y'all. She live saying thank you. So, but that's $600. Unless she on live fronting like she done sold 3 $500 courses in another case, then that's like $1,500 minus 6.
She put too many spots because
So
even
no,
if she
minus
sold
9
out,
actually.
if she sold out, that's a lot of time because you still have to schedule, the one-on-one of the Zoom call and all that shit.
That's 100. Yeah, that's 100. That's 100 fucking hours. You're absolutely right, Gabe. That is a lot. It's 100 fucking hours.
I say 50 would be just like even 50's pushing it.
At the stage. Stop screen share. Truth says she in the bushes. We getting old, man. Me and Truth getting old. Man. It used to be we could be on live all day, man. They could be tired and shit.
You take the knee in the morning, and then she takes the knee at night.
Just get tired. I don't even think I did. Did I do a live today? I see she called twice last night and then talk shit on her live while doing it. Man, I went to sleep at 9 o'clock. I was tired of the motherfucker. I had told her, I said, I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm finna go to bed. 1.25, sir. She got them puppies out. Puppies. We don't need no vitamin. Man, what do you mean we need vitamins? Okay, I do 3-hour lives. Truth do 7-hour lives. That's 10 hours just early in the morning. Then at nighttime, Truth come back after doing a 10-hour live and do a 5-hour live. I just be like, fuck it, I'm going to bed. I ain't got to. I used to could do it. I used to could give my 6 hours a day on my own and then do Truth 18 hours, but I can't do it no more. I need sleep. My baby is growing big. Oh shit, she called and cussed me out.
You know, when you get old, it just happens one
What,
day.
Terry? I'm not lying on you. You in 2025, your average lives have been 8 hours, ma'am. I think you need. If truth, you better go and count all your lives in 2025 and then divide them. I'm telling you, you averaging 8 hours alive. Truth, you is averaging 8 hours. That's why these people say you be getting them through a shift. Then they be trying to tell me to do it. I'm like, I got 3 hours for y'all ass, 2.5 at the most. I ain't doing it no more. I don't know. We see them titties out though. They long. Now I'm saying they long. You see them on the screen. They long.
Well, she looks human today.
Bye.
Not her cartoon self. Shall I roll it?
Well, she ain't got on all that makeup. I've been up. I'm not tired right now, but shit, some days you don't, ma'am, you don't do YouTube either. See, just like how you go work and you do your shift. YouTube is my shift. It just so happened.
Hey, Liana.
The max.
Hey, Mackenzie.
I ain't do. Y'all know I used to do 4-hour lives. I ain't doing that shit no more.
What's the longest we've ever done? Is it 8?
I need to remember to go put Baby Petty money in Uncle Broccoli. No, I did I think I took part in the 12. I did a 12. I took part in the 12. Well, actually, I was on a 12-hour stream with Buto. I did one of those. We did a 12-hour stream. I was on the
early era.
From top 10. On mine, I don't recall how long I've done.
I think we've done.
What did she say?
Once. I don't know, maybe 8. I don't know. But here we go. Roll it.
Hey, Raya. Hey, Kiara. Hey, Rainbow Bites TV. Hi, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I'm not talking too loud because the house is quiet.
Shit, Truth ass get tired. That's why she be late all the time now. Truth late every damn day because she be tired. She be trying.
How are you guys?
Trying to do too much. She
oh my gosh, how
trying to smoke. She getting tired. She got the grandbabies. It's too much. And she like 15 years older than me. No, Melissa's not delayed. I have the DVR off, so everybody's at the same point.
Guys, I wanted to go and do a video for you guys, but I have been so incredibly busy. You guys have been keeping me busy. Do you hear me?
Truth, you gonna have a pool party? Are you inviting me to the pool party this summer? We should have a YouTube pool party.
Hey, Q, what's going on? Hey.
Taking them long motherfuckers.
Girl.
Yeah, they're out.
The orange looks so good on you on that melanin. Thank you, baby. Thank you, melanin. Melanin Mom 4. I loved your look with the short hair, glasses, and red lip. Thank you. That is like my signature look.
1.25 us gay.
It is 1.25.
Yeah, she's
my thing right now. But I wanted to come on here really quick, you guys. I'm not going to be on here long. I wanted to thank you guys so much for supporting me, pouring into my life, pouring into my business. Whatever I'm doing, you guys are supporting it, and it just is making me emotional. And I had to stop what I was doing before I go to bed, you guys, and just say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I promise you, and I mean this when I say this, I promise you, because the way you guys been showing out with this one-on-one course, I actually have 3 digital products that are going to be coming out and launching this week. The first one launched already, which was the one-on-one coaching, which you guys asked for.
All right, we done. You can go back to Tommy. Fuck up.
That was quick.
The party. What the? Well, I heard enough. This bitch said showing out, and it's 3. Fuck it. Okay, we'll get to it in the morning. But again, it's $600, so I feel it showing. I feel it's showing out at $600. Let me just stop. She did say 3, but again, it's $600. She didn't have to do shit. Well, she ain't had to do shit yet. I just want to know if she gonna have any success stories. Any of the people that bought the course going to come out and say, "Q, help me," because Q, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, there is no secret formula to succeeding at this shit.
Nope.
There's no secret formula. You can have the best thumbnails. You could already be like Philly Phil and have 37,000 subs and still only get 150 views. That's how the shit be sometimes. You don't control the algorithm. It's the same reason your ass be struggling sometimes. Like your last live got 11,000. You used to getting 20. 10,000. I think it's at 10. You used to getting 20. At one point, you were getting 100,000 on videos. The last time you got 100,000 is when you said you took them off my channel. Everything else you got 150. Everything else is sporadic. It's not what you used to. So there is no guaranteed successful model. And you didn't guarantee these people how to get 100,000 subs
in 6 months.
Your auntie done been on YouTube for damn near a decade, then had several channels. If you add up all the subs combined, she ain't never reached 100,000. The lady that claims she talked to you and that you was running a play and she helped you get your Fibrissima channel back, she been on YouTube 7-8 years. She got 37,000 on one channel. And then she got like 8 other channels. I don't know what she got on there, but if you add all them motherfuckers up, nowhere near 100,000. Now she got some good videos from when she was talking about Robbie, where she was getting views like a motherfucker. Nowhere near getting 100,000. I can just keep naming motherfuckers in our realm that's been on here for a long time and haven't reached 100,000. But yet you're promising people for some money, you could get them to 100,000. And it's just not true. If they boring, how the fuck they gonna get to 100,000?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People like crap, apparently.
And they still ain't getting to 100,000. It ain't 100,000 worth of crap.
Oh, true. Not that much.
I'm not hype. What are you talking about? Yours? Are you cool? I'm not hype.
You're very awake. All right, Q. There we go.
Oh, I took one of my diet pills. You know what? I took one of my diet pills and it said don't take after 4 p.m.
What, you'll turn into a gremlin?
But that could be it, the diet pill.
The diet pill, okay.
No,
By the way, how's it going?
I guess they have caffeine and other shit in there to speed your metabolism up. Well, my stomach is loosened. It ain't tight no more. I don't know if it's shrinking, but it's not tight anymore, so I can start working out and turning the fat into muscle. So it's doing what it's supposed to do, like 7-8 days in.
So you got to do a vlog on your results. Full side channel.
And ain't.
All right, here we go.
Nah, I just do a live with my shirt off one of these days.
Token, whoever you are, I'm gonna tell you this way. Nobody is allowed to come in my comment section to talk shit about me when you can click the link and come up here and talk to me to my face. That's the rule. You're not gonna, and you definitely, now you can question, if you respectfully question what it is that I say, I'm okay with that. You start calling me deluded and sell out and shit like that, you're immediately blocked. Just so y'all know, all my moderators on any one of the pages do
my man MoneyBoy Trey in the building. He said, "Hit that like or we gonna fight." Make sure you check him out on YouTube.
Because I don't know how to answer deluded Tommy. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know how I stop being deluded Tommy. MFJW says no filter, no script. I don't know how I stop being that person, and I don't know what deluded Tommy is. So as soon as they say it, get them out. Go somewhere else. I know a lot of other people like all that stupid shit. I don't, because I believe in what I damn say, and I'm sick and tired of stupid niggas. I hate stupid niggas. Niggas make it the way you hate them. Deluded Tommy. Tap dancing for the people. They never say anything that make any fucking sense. Fucking children in grown men's and women's bodies.
Vegan. I'm talking to baby mama number 1, Mama Smurf, and I'm talking to baby mama number 2, Mrs. Vegan.
I'm tired of you nigga bitches. Shit, goddamn.
Mama Smurf and baby mama number 2, Mrs. Vegan. This Negro's there's something wrong with this man. There's something wrong with this man.
Let me say this about the baby mama drama. There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. There's a little piece of silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. And that little piece of silver lining.
Are we still at 1.25 gauge?
Yeah.
Dishonesty tour. Dishonesty and revenge tour. The Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf, dishonesty and revenge tour. The only silver lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl.
He needs to get his thumb off the fucking mic.
Y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. So I done already sent the message to baby mama number 2, Miss Vegan. You have 2 weeks to produce my child, who you've been keeping from me while I've been paying child support. Just like baby mom number 1. It's deja vu. It's deja vu. Collecting my child support, denying me my child.
What the fuck he mean she got 2 weeks? Hope you ain't got to pause it. But I'm just saying, if you've been paying child support and you wanted to see your child, how in the fuck you gonna come out now and say she got 2 weeks? Like you don't fuck 2 weeks. So if she don't produce the child in 2 weeks, you gonna,
ladies and gentlemen, shouldn't we give them
do
a round of
what you
applause?
been
It sounds like
doing?
They pushed you to do the right thing, because if they hadn't, you would have continued doing the wrong thing. This is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. This nigga's an idiot. And every one of y'all who follow this nigga is an idiot too. He's an idiot, and so are you. See, what you did was, wait, what? And see, y'all, apparently I don't have this is somebody else's
Soto gang in the
edited
chat. You can
version
go on type Soto gang.
of
It's
things that
okay
wasn't important
to
to y'all.
raise your Soto
Just
my flag.
let me play the whole the version from his page.
That's where we started.
He edited some things out, and it's not somebody else's. This was from his YouTube page, but on his YouTube page, he edited some things out. So what needs to happen is, I guess I need to play, because it sure did skip that part about whatever the fuck it was happened to the baby mama and whatnot. So we need to hear that. So I'm gonna play that version. I'm gonna play the one right off his Twitter, which is not edited. I mean, not his Twitter, but his Instagram, which ain't edited. Let's go.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Mark Zuckerberg just interrupted my previous live. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Mark Zuckerberg just interrupted my previous live.
Anybody that listens to this motherfucker's an idiot. If you listen to him and you walk away from this shit thinking this nigga has edified your soul, you're an idiot.
Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Mark Zuckerberg just interrupted my previous live. I want to say good Garvey Day to my Africans on the continent of Africa. I want to say good Garvey Day to my Africans in Asia. I want to say good Garvey Day to my Africans of Europe, my England Africans, my French Africans, my Irish Africans, my Scottish Africans, my German Africans.
I think I see why they edited it.
My Australian Africans. Austria Africans, excuse me. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Australian Africans, my Melbourne Africans, my Queensland Africans, my Brisbane Africans, my Sydney, Australia Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Canadian Africans, my Toronto and my Montreal and my Nova Scotia Africans. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Caribbean Africans, my Haitian Africans, my Turks and Caicos Africans, my St. Croix, St. John, St. Lucia Africans, my Puerto Rican Africans, my Cuban Africans, my Dominican Republic Africans, my Haitian Africans. Peace and Pan-Africans to my South American Africans, my Brazilian Africans, and my Costa Rican Africans, my Surinamese Africans.
The whole globe.
Y'all really, wait, we might not want to hear it. Yeah, we might not. Yeah, we might. I think we might want to hear the edited version. I'm not trying to be funny. We might want to hear the edited version.
Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Central American Africans, brothers and sisters, my Mexican Africans, oh yes. Peace and my Venezuelan Africans, oh yes. Peace and Pan-Africanism to my Texas Africans, my Jersey Africans, my Phoenix Africans, my Florida Africans, my Detroit, Chicago, Omaha, St. Louis Africans, my Milwaukee Africans, my Kentucky Africans, my Memphis Africans and my Chattanooga Africans and my Nashville Africans, my Trenton, New Jersey Africans, my Jersey City Africans, my Newark Africans, my Camden Africans.
And I gotta say this, they'll put this nigga on, y'all ain't asked why that they put this stupid nigga right here several times on the Breakfast Club, but he ain't never put me on the Breakfast Club after he told me he would bring me on there. At least you know I ain't gonna repeat myself 3 times. At least you know I ain't gonna repeat myself 3 times. At least you know I ain't gonna repeat myself 3 times.
My Bronx Africans, my Brooklyn Africans, my Harlem Africans, my Queens Africans, my Staten Island Africans, my Buffalo Africans, my Rochester Africans, my Syracuse Africans, Peace and Pan Africans, and to my Connecticut Africans, my Maine Africans, my Rhode Island Africans, my Delaware Africans. Where my FDMG Delaware Africans at? If you are FDMG Delaware,
yeah, hey y'all, I'm sorry, I can't do this. I'm gonna have to play. This is I don't know.
A third time today, the 44th annual California State University at Long Beach will be free. I said after the Black Consciousness Conference at college. This is why I started the National Independent Black Parent. Whether you speak Spanish, whether you speak English, they beat up our little girl in that classroom. It was disgusting. It was described as Atlantic slave trade, but I digress. If you live in Ghana and you need to reach me, you have your own email.
No one's gonna call.
People. Make it make sense. We've already been scared of white people. Now we scared of brown people. Make it make sense. We've already been scared of white people. Now we scared of brown people. Make it make sense. Brothers and sisters.
I'm so tired. Every time I hear somebody say make it make sense, I want to whoop their ass. That is a Tommy original.
Definitely.
From when I was in high school, I used to say it. And then when I brought it to the internet, people made fun of me for saying it.
Actually, I hate that. It's so like overused.
Now, then it got every nigga around the world would say it. He's trying to say Mexicans now.
Sisters, can I ask you a question? Should I take the LSAT next month? I ain't been in the college classroom in over 10 years. Should I take the LSAT next month?
For what?
I think law school is calling me, brothers and sisters.
Oh, God.
I think law school is calling me, brothers and sisters. I think we need an international attorney for the Pan-African struggle. I think we need an international attorney. Do I take the LSAT? Do I take the racist LSAT next year, brothers and sisters?
Racist LSAT.
Do I take the LSAT? Do I got to go back?
Now the LSAT is racist.
Into the classroom. Are 6 degrees not enough? Are my 6 degrees not enough?
Are my 6 degrees not enough? Well, not if you're practicing law, sir. What are you talking about?
Are my 6 degrees not enough? No disrespect, my brother, but you got to pay me for an interview. I have credentials. I'm not a struggle streamer. You want to interview with this scholar orator? You want to interview with the only black man to be invited to speak on every continent in the world at least 3 times? If you want to interview the only black man probably in history to be invited to speak on every continent 3 times, if you want to invite me, you pay me. You don't get me for free. I don't do free.
Ironic how it's 3 times.
Ain't no free. We got a revolution to finance.
But they don't pay you to go on Breakfast Club, but I feel you.
Got a revolution to finance. We got a revolution to finance. Rialto, all I can do is extend a hand to help. But if y'all okay with black girls being beat up by brown boys in your classrooms, there's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, we okay with it. I put the video up. I'm okay with that bitch getting her ass whooped. Why? Because that bitch need to keep her hands to herself. And I'm tired of telling y'all that. People always telling me, yo, what gonna happen when your daughter get beat up? My daughter ain't gonna get beat up because my daughter ain't out trying to fight no nigga. My daughter has never thought, let me fight a motherfucking 6'3" Mexican. First off, why would you fight a 6'3" Mexican? That shit is unheard of. That a Mexican 6'3".
Yep.
That right there, let you know. Yeah, that's a super Mexican. Not fighting no 6'3" Mexican. You know, Mexicans usually come.
Well, there are a couple 7-footers in the NBA.
Fuck around, be 5'6".
Actually, the male side of Mexican side,
no 6'3" Mexican.
They're actually over 6 feet tall.
They gave him an extra burrito when he was little.
That's why I'm 6 foot.
This motherfucker was eating all kind of salsa and fucking chips, all kind of what is that? Frijoles. He was full of them. Yeah, that's a mutant Mexican. That sucker was talking, hey, Paco.
For the princess who was attacked. For the princess who was attacked, I want to go live with you on my Instagram so you can tell your story. So if anybody knows the little African princess who was attacked by that brown Neanderthal, if anybody knows that.
Listen, sir, why you want to go live with her? Why don't you go and whoop the Mexican's ass? Brown Neanderthal. Y'all nigga, so let me ask you, you don't listen to what he said. You can't interview me for free, but you can go out there and be my PR for free. And if anybody knows that young girl's name, I would like to interview her. Go out and find her, do all the work and bring her to me so I can ask her some questions about that ass whooping we just saw her take. No, I do not want to go and fuck with the Mexicans in California. No, I do not want to go fuck with the Mexicans in California. No, I do not want to go mess with the Mexicans in California. That's right. The Prince of Pan Pizza will not be going to California. I'm telling you, the Prince of Pan Pizza will not be going to California. The Prince of Pan Pizza will not be going to California. But I would love for y'all to go out and use your resources to find a young black queen to talk about that big mutant Mexican whooping her ass. The hell?
SAS Control California.
Princess, our beautiful African sister on that video who was attacked in that classroom by that brown Neanderthal youth. Please have her text me so we can go live. I want her to tell her story.
You gotta tell me you saw it.
Her to tell her story. I want her to tell her story.
Sir, Mr. Microphone Coverer, do you understand that she don't remember her story? You got to show her story.
She got knocked out.
They gave that motherfucker to Paula Abdul. You got me knocked out. Turn me inside out. Body 6 foot Mexican. You got me knocked out. I'm knocked out. She don't remember nothing. You got to show her the video, sir. You got to tell her what happened.
Ram Live. Tell her to text me 215-989-9858. Tell her parents to text me 215-989-9858. I see we have Neanderthals in the chat. Pale Neanderthals. Not brown Neanderthals, not yellow Neanderthals, but pale Neanderthals. Because everyone except the African has Neanderthal DNA. I'm going to say it again. According to your scientists, Long Beach, California, I am in the building. According to your scientists, every group of so-called human beings on the planet have Neanderthal DNA except Africans. Don't kill the message. Don't get mad at me. Everybody has Neanderthal DNA except the Africans.
That's not true,
so
actually.
Like I said, if anybody knows the little African princess who was assaulted by the brown Neanderthal, please have her text me.
I see why they edited these niggas. My man Patrick the Hat-Trick said, my shrimp Creole Africans, my shrimp gumbo Africans, my shrimp stew Africans, my lemon pepper shrimp Africans. And my man Timmy threw something in the pot and he said, it's crazy that a random chick online is a princess, but his daughters are Smurfs and oh shit. Ooh, Timmy. Timmy said it's crazy that a random bitch who got knocked out, she's a princess, but his own children, his own seeds, well, they Smurfs. God, dog.
I'm excited to be in Long Beach. I want to thank the students of California State University, Long Beach, for thinking enough of me to invite me for a third.
Oh my God! So you gonna be in California? You still ain't gonna go do nothing about that Mexican?
Time. I want to thank the students of Long Beach campus of the California State University for thinking enough of me to invite me to your Black Consciousness Conference 3 times. The first time.
So wait a minute. He's been on every continent 3 times. He says everything 3 times. This school done brought him in there 3 times.
Bingo.
Again, you gonna be in California where that bitch got knocked out and you ain't gonna go, but you need somebody to hook you up so you can interview her online when you could just go there. You could go there. Why won't you go to this school if you believe this?
It's only 2 hours away.
I broke a record. The first time I spoke at Cal State Long Beach's Black Consciousness Conference, we broke a record. It was the most attended Black Consciousness Conference in the 35-year history of Cal State Long Beach. I believe it's been 35 years. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me. But I was told in 2015, Dr. Umar, you brought us the largest crowd we have ever had. It reminds me of Saint Martin in the Caribbean.
Like, seriously, you can tell this motherfucker crazy. He don't go back and listen to his own shit and hear that he is muting himself.
It reminds me of Saint Martin in the Caribbean, because when I spoke at the Black History program at Saint Martin in the Caribbean, they told me that was the largest Black History program they ever had in over 35 years. So I break records for a living. I don't make YouTube videos for a living. I break records for a living. I don't make YouTube videos for a living. I break records for a living. I don't make YouTube videos for a living.
You sound like a broken record for a living.
Records nobody knew existed or gave a fuck. Where has Guinness? Guinness has never put Dr. Umar name in it.
That's a fucking
Guinness probably have been inside of Dr. Umar. I'm pretty sure that. Guinness has had itself in Dr. Umar, but Umar has never had himself in Guinness.
That nigga just be talking. He be hiding the motherfucker.
My Florida A&M Africans. We're my HBCU Florida A&M Africans. We're my HBCU Florida Tallahassee Florida A&M University Africans. I'm pulling up on you for part 2.
Where are my ABCs in 1, 2, 3? Where are my ABCs in
Florida
1, 2,
A&M
3?
University,
Where are my
FAMU in
ABCs
Tallahassee
in 1, 2, 3?
for the Black Psychology Conference. Are you ready, Tallahassee? Tallahassee, Florida, are you ready? I got a couple podcast interviews. Don't worry, Joe Button part 2 is coming, family. Don't worry, Joe Button is waiting on a date from King Kong Consciousness. Joe Button is waiting on a date from King Kong Consciousness for Joe Button part 2. Don't worry, it's about to pop off.
Right now, after dissing people for making them living on your YouTube, you bragging about going on the nigga's YouTube show that makes a living off of that. These niggas are idiots.
Worry, it's about to pop off. Don't worry, it's about to pop off. HBCU FAMU, the last weekend of March. Pull-up season. Pull-up season. Pull-up season. So let me say this about the baby mama drama. There is a silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. There's a little piece of silver lining in this Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf scandal. And the little piece of silver lining, Amsterdam Africans send the invite. And that little piece of silver lining in the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty tour, dishonesty and revenge tour, the Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf dishonesty and revenge tour, the only silver.
How is it a dishonesty and revenge tour when the woman hasn't said a fucking thing?
Lining about it is y'all making me go after my baby girl 50 times harder. Y'all making me go after my baby girl.
That's what I've been saying. He been asking for his baby mama. Where is the mama? I'm like, she ain't talking about you niggas. You need to be glad she ain't talking.
Mama number 2, Miss Vegan, you have 2 weeks.
Hello.
To produce my child.
And it's the people's fault for making him go hard.
From me while I've been paying child support, just like baby mom number 1.
So wait a minute. Baby mom number 1, I want everybody to understand what we're dealing with right now, just so everybody understands. His first baby mama kept his baby from him. He said, okay, I'll pay the child support and I'm good, which I have no problem with that. His second baby mom did the exact same thing, And he said, okay, I'm good on that too. Their mothers weren't queens, and your own children weren't queens. Here's what I'm going to tell y'all. And I want all y'all to believe me here. If I don't love my own children, I damn sure don't love yours. If I don't respect my own baby's mamas, I damn sure don't respect yours. So how is it that any woman can listen to him disrespect not 1, but 2 women he's had children with, and then convince you that he loves you and the children you have that aren't by him? I'll tell y'all now, I care about my car more than I care about yours. I can tell about how many people who hit that Cash App and that GoFundMe, y'all care about your own pockets more than y'all care about mine. And
over 40. He
I understand
over
y'all
50.
watch my show and y'all like the entertainment and I make you laugh.
And still out here
when I say reach in your pocket and hit that button,
talking
you're like,
shit
nah,
about
I
his-
like my money in my own pocket more than I like it in yours.
His baby.
Am I lying
mama.
to all you niggas who have not hit that Cash App and who have not
That's
hit that
young
GoFundMe?
nigga shit.
Be honest. You like me, it's fun, it's entertaining. I help you get through a few hours of your day. But when I say reach in your pocket, you be like, no, I kind of like my money in my own pocket more than I like it in yours. You do. And there's nothing wrong with it. It hurts my feelings, but y'all don't, my feelings don't make the world go round. But the point is, we like our own shit more than we like somebody else's. So this man is trying to convince y'all that he love y'all and y'all children and tell y'all how wrong y'all baby daddy is. Men. I already asked the question. Let me go to the men. Men, ain't this the type of shit make you want to whoop a nigga's ass when he constantly up in your girl's ear telling your girl how he can do her better, when common sense should tell this stupid bitch that if he could do you better, he'd have done you better? If he could do you better, why he didn't do the bitch he already had better? That's why I can't stand you niggas online looking at pictures of Khalees, talking about how fine Khalees is.
Ain't had a commercial yet.
Nigga, what about the bitch you was with? Why you ain't still with her? Why you online always looking at another nigga bitch, talking about how that nigga bitch look good? Where your bitch? Where's your bitch? Thank you, Firefly. And yes, I am. You say I'm GoFundMing you a monthly recurring. I saw that. I didn't even know you could do that, Firefly. That was pretty damn cool. I didn't know that was something people could do. Now that make a nigga want to slap you. Tired of hearing you tell somebody that. Oh, well,
Where is your
can
bitch,
do you better.
sir?
And I
Where's
wish I
your
had
bitch?
so-and-so, and she's so fine. Nigga, you don't have no bitch. You get online all day to tell somebody else bitch they look good. That's what you do. That's your thing. Whole timeline full of somebody else's bitch. You have never had a shot at a woman? Then what happened when you had one? Adorable says, I got it. I got the couple of bucks you chucked at me, Adorable. Thank you so much. Zach threw $20 at me. Young Reese threw $10. Oh, okay, I see. Charleston says, good show. Over on the, I'm going to have to make sure I can figure out how to put that up. I used to do it all the time. The Cash App, when people would Cash App me, I could put that on the screen too. My man 702, he put something on there. 702, I like it. Fleetwood, Hayden put 5 on it, and Chris, got everybody. Mario says, you got me. I was going to do 20, but we split it 10 in my pocket. Mario said, I'm gonna give you 10, I'm gonna keep 10 for myself. And I just think about it. It is irritating to hear this grown-ass man or any of these men tell you about how, because again, he told me how bad of a person I was about what I say. So how is it that I'm such a bad person about what it is that I say? And now guess what? He's talking about chicks he actually dealt with. So again, I want to make sure, I'm going to say this and I'm going to play some more. Who do y'all think should be called the bad one? I talk about bitches I ain't never been with, saying that these bitches is horrible. He talk about bitches he's never been with and saying these bitches are great. I talk about bitches I've been with. I either say nothing or I say they're pretty good. He talks about bitches he been with and kids he got, and he hate them both. He hates them both. He don't like his children. He don't like who he had them with.
He got 3 baby mamas.
He loves your children. He loves you.
It's deja vu. It's deja vu.
Didn't he get caught with like a white stripper or something like that?
Child support, denying me my child.
Thank you, too.
Collecting my child support, denying me my child. Collecting my child support, denying me my child.
How this nigga gonna get y'all reparations?
He got caught with Suki Hunter too recently. After all the slut shit.
You can't get reparations without visitation, even with perspiration across the nation. He gonna get y'all reparations. He can't even get visitation. Ain't that a bitch?
So baby mama number 2, we talking to Miss Vegan right now. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. She old news. She old crusty news. We talking about Mrs. Vegan. We ain't talking about Mama Smurf. That's old crusty news. We talking about
days ago.
Baby mama number 2.
Reparations with
what? You have until my Florida A&M University Black Psychology Conference return to produce my baby. If I do not meet and see my child
Jesus Christ.
by Saturday, March 29th, Mrs. Vegan, I will be going live, and I'm going to tell the whole world information you don't want them to know. And Mrs. Vegan, I don't want to put your business in the streets. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. You are the mother of my beautiful African princess. And I respect you, Miss Vegan. I respect you. But you are not going to deny me my child anymore. We have a child support hearing coming up because
you already doxed her, sir. We know this debate
because you want more money. We have a child support hearing coming up because you want more money. No problem. No problem. I will be at the child support hearing. But we're not talking about child support right now. We're talking about a relationship between the prince and the princess. We're talking about a relationship between Queen Kong and King Kong. I better see my baby in the next 2 weeks. You better text me, date, time, place. And once I see my child, you and I will schedule uninterrupted visits. Not in your house. We're not doing grandma on the couch no more. I'm taking my daughter out with me, and she's going to spend quality time with me. She's going to go on the road with me. She's going to Africa with me. She's going to London with me. She's going to Jamaica with me. We're going to
we are
outside of the white man.
already
Outside of the white
know.
man.
We're going to get back to Garveyism.
You're breaking up.
Starting
Oh,
today. We're going to get back to Garveyism starting today.
where your baby
And
mama
all I'm
restaurant
doing
is.
got 2 weeks. Well, I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with my daughter.
This nigga's a whole hoe. Again, this man is supposed to, I want y'all to understand, this man was supposed to start a school for y'all. He's supposed to do all that stuff because there's got to be some legalities in starting a school. Somebody tell me if I'm lying or not. If he's going to start a school and all of these things, he's got to have some legalities in place. If nothing else but for if something goes wrong and he gets sued, you got to have all these things in place.
He's not even close.
Some of you can tell me if that's true or not. But he's got to have all these things in place for their, because as a school, he would be liable for all kinds of suits, and he got to be ready for it. He's not even got to have funds ready for those. So he's got a school, but no lawyers, because now he's talking about he hasn't done one thing. And let me tell y'all something. The thing that should have made him get his situation right with those kids, and y'all tell me if I'm lying, the thing that should have made him get his situation right with them should have been simple. I am walking out here telling these people how I feel and what I want and how I view their children. So at that point, what he probably should have done was got those things in order, knowing that they were going to come out. Why would you be saying now, after you've done all that talking shit about these kids don't have no daddy in the household, why would you be the one who is willingly staying away from those children? Because if you listen to it, he has no story that shows this is why I'm not in those children's lives. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. He doesn't have one good story that says this is why I'm not in their life. He hasn't told one good story. If you've listened to it, I haven't heard one thing that he said that made me say, okay, well, that makes sense. Not one. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to say something in this.
Let's stop the nonsense. Since you had time to reach out to Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, since you have time to go find Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf said that Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true? Mrs. Vegan, according to my eldest.
Oh, wow. I want y'all to think about that. Thank you so much for saying that. AI Major says his oldest was 10 years old when he started this school. When he started this, we need this school for black kids. His oldest was a black kid. I'm not trying to be funny, ladies and gentlemen, but if I started a school, one of the people who'd be attending my school would be my child. And wouldn't y'all expect that? Why would y'all want me to have a school that my child can't attend? He's had a school. I want y'all to understand, and they said Dr. Umar got 3 children. He's got a school that none of his children will be able to attend. Yes, 12 years ago, Sassy. That's crazy. There are children who were children when he started asking for money for this school. The kids in college now. There are motherfuckers who didn't have kids when he asked for money for these kids. Now they kids in high school or they kids in middle school. No school. So your kids who you should have said, hey, look, the reason I think that a school like this is important is to have my kids in it. And I don't understand how your kid's mom wouldn't be down for that. I really don't understand that. You're right. How does he care so much about schools? And again, even that, Alex, I could understand if he said, I've been really mistreated by these kids' mom, and so I want to help other men who go through this. But he was the main one talking shit about my movement. So he was so quick to call other people deadbeat dads. I don't think y'all hear me.
By the way, she's my
That's
favorite.
a problem. If you know you done did some gay shit, why are you gonna sit up there and talk shit about gay men? If you know you done licked some booty hole, why you gonna talk about somebody else licking booty hole? You done did it. If you know you have children you ain't taking care of, why are you going off on other men? Oh, I get it, because you know those black women will send money to a man that talks shit about deadbeats. He understands that, Alex. He knows if he talks about these people, black women love to hear this. But what sucks is he also knows he's lying, because he knows that the black women put him in the same position of them niggas he talking about. And how many times have I told y'all since I've been doing this? Every one of these niggas who talk shit about me will be the main ones coming back later talking about some we need to do. And it'll be the same thing you told me I was lame for talking about. Every one of them.
This child, Mrs. Vegan, according.
Watch his new stick gonna be, he gonna be talking like Tommy now. I'm gonna call it. Watch his new stick gonna be, he gonna start to talk like Tommy talking. Just like all the rest of them niggas did.
He doxed his baby mama restaurant in
Vindictive baby mamas. We need to stick. And you remember, you ain't be talking about snow bunnies. He ain't gonna say
her
black
mama
women,
got it.
but he gonna say these vindictive baby mamas.
The restaurant.
Black
He
women.
doxed her and told.
To my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf when she had my child. I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child. And I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So
doesn't he do all these lectures about keeping the family together? I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Listen to this asshole.
And all I'm going to say, you got 2 weeks where I'm going to go live and I'm going to tell some things that I know you don't want me to tell. Put me in touch with
No,
me.
he actually doesn't. He
If you have time
doesn't
to reach out to
speak.
Mama
He
Smurf and Baby
speaks
Smurf,
mostly
if
to
you have time to go
single
find
parent
Mama
moms.
Smurf and Baby Smurf. Baby Smurf said that you said. Baby Smurf said that Miss Vegan found her mother to ask her if we were still in a relationship. Miss Vegan, is that true?
Yes, they
Mrs. Vegan,
will
according to my
ship
eldest child,
them off to his
Mrs. Vegan,
school.
according to my eldest child, you reached out to Mama Smurf to find out if I was still dating Mama Smurf. Listen, I didn't want to marry Mama Smurf when she
The
had
kids
my
will be
child.
middle-aged by
I didn't
then.
want to marry Mama Smurf after she had my child, and I damn sure don't want Mama Smurf now. So you don't need to be asking Mama Smurf if we in a relationship.
That is disgusting what this man is saying. And all y'all black women call this man a king and I'm a coon. Shouts out to my man Headbutt. He threw a couple at me. Headbutt, I'm glad you came in. Boy, you knew I needed some shots. Oh my God, you knew I needed some shots. Jeez Louise, this nigga's nuts. This man is crazy. I didn't want to marry her when I was fucking her. I didn't want to marry her when she told me she was pregnant. I didn't want to marry her when they told me they would kill me if I don't. I didn't want to marry her with just. So what were you doing? What were you doing, sir? Come to the place and was saying, here, where's my damn bottle? I'm so glad he sent me them 2 shots. I was in them fiending. And as long as this video is, I might be fucked up if I get too much of these shots. Make that make
Okay,
sense.
we should do that one.
Yes.
What, shot for shot?
Absolutely
Day.
not.
That'd be fun.
We should say we taking shots for $10.
I'm gonna say
any
Because
woman
you know if we do it for
not marrying
$1,
his
that we're
child
gonna get drunk early. You got to say.
has no right to be a wife to anyone. Sir, that would
Actually, I'm
make
down
sense.
for that.
Except you
Well,
said
not
you didn't want-
necessarily shot for
you didn't want
shot.
to
Every
you didn't want to
time
marry
they
her when she got
donate
pregnant.
$10, you take a shot.
He don't have
Yeah,
a
they don't donate. If they don't hit the
Y'all
cash
listen
out,
to what
they'll
he
send
said.
$10.
Any woman who
If they want to see us get
who
drunk,
wants to deny a man his child
yeah,
does not
hit
have the
it.
right to be
Now we
any
would be
woman's
totally
man's
screwed
wife.
if
So now you're
somebody
trying to
just
tell
sent
niggas-
like a
Does
50
this
at
sound
one
like
time.
this don't sound like the same nigga that was trying to tell us we should marry black bitches with kids? Ain't this him? They sent me these. I got a package of these Sailor Jerry's. It's SAILOR Jerry. And please, if y'all go and get and please make sure y'all go out and get some of this Sailor Jerry. They're doing me a solid by sponsoring the show. Sent me a case of them. Please go out and get you some of these Sailor Jerry, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all see, I'll be drinking it like water. It is good stuff. Sailor Jerry, make sure. But think about what this fool is saying. He's been telling us for years to marry bitches with kids, hasn't he? It's the spiced rum. He says rough. It's a spice rum. I like it. Maybe I've gotten used to it. I like it. And they saw I liked it and they sponsored it. So I thought that was pretty cool. He been telling us for years to marry bitches with kids. Now he telling you a woman who will deny a man his kid to see his kids. No other man should like this bitch. But you said, sir, that you didn't want to marry her even when you found out she was pregnant with your kid. And y'all, let me tell y'all why I believe that that's sad. Because for as much shit as I talk about black women, do y'all understand that I always say these black women don't even want to be with the men that they get as soon as they get pregnant by them? Like they have no thought or want to get married. He's the one. From what it sounds like he's saying, she actually wanted to marry him. I don't know, but if you, from the way he's saying it, he didn't say she didn't want to get married. He said he didn't want to. My mission dictates that I be a deadbeat dad and a Rolling Stone. Right? This doesn't make sense.
Any woman who denies a man a right to see his child has no business being anybody's wife.
Ooh. Alex said, yeah. He believed in marrying women with kids, just not women with his kids. Damn.
Black men, it's time to unite. Guess what I'm about to do for all?
Where my alpha males at? Where my black men? I need some fist back.
Wait. Black men, it's time to unite. No, he's not going there. No.
Let me talk to the alpha male kingdom. Where my unapologetically African anti-snow bunny alpha males? Black men, this whole Mama Smurf, Baby Smurf, Lies and Revenge tour has inspired me to start a black man family court movement. Who with me? Who is getting sick and tired of being alienated from your children? What black men are sick and tired of paying child support and can't see your child? Where you at, black men?
What?
Where you at? I'm talking to black men all around.
Tommy's been thinking about that for like 10 years.
I'm talking to black men all around. Where my black men?
So it took for his daughter to embarrass him for him to come up with.
Tired of child support court? I'm going to start a movement. Oh, y'all done woke up a sleeping giant now. Y'all done woke up. I'm starting.
He was supposed to always be about kids. Now they don't woke up a sleeping giant. How? He should have already been awake. Now it's, yeah, I'm going to start a movement. Yeah, because no one else has said this.
Tommy, the last 20 years.
No one else has said this. I'm going to start a movement. Rami Salami 23 said, Tommy, you called it too soon. Man, I cannot believe this. This shit makes me sick.
Uh-oh.
A black man.
Welcome to the Gabe Show.
Anti-family court movement. We are sick and tired of being taken advantage of. We are sick and tired of family court taking our money and not guaranteeing us a right to see our children. Do y'all know how many custody agreements I had with Mama Smurf? Me and Mama Smurf had about 4 or 5 custody agreements. Me and Mama Smurf had about 4 or 5 custody agreements, and she violated every one. And
you didn't try to take her to court or nothing, or jail or nothing. And I got to ask, why don't you tell us why aren't you even explaining to us why she wouldn't let you see your kid? Like, what was it? Was it she was mad that you were dating somebody else? There has to be a reason. He's not telling us that there's anything. Right, next he'll be making a movie about it. Called The Fatherless America. He'll be making a movie called The Fatherless America. And all them niggas will be saying, yeah, we didn't need something like this. About time a man stand up for the black man and his rights against these bad black baby mamas. Yep, it is. About time somebody said it.
Family court did nothing. Yes, I filed contempt of court. I told you I got all my paperwork. Yes, I filed contempt of court. And
if you got all your paperwork and you knew this was a bad thing and you really wanted to see your kid, when you got that big ass name, you know what you could have done? Put up that paperwork. You could have put up that paperwork.
But it would be white people paperwork.
But you didn't. Instead, you wanted to tell every black man that he needed to be with a black woman. And I want y'all to understand, he's been saying for years, every black man need to be with a black woman, no snow bunny hopping. Now he's telling y'all we need to put together a coalition of alpha males because it's black women who are keeping black children away from their black fathers. How is this not odd to everybody watching this and listening to this? How is everybody watching this and listening to this not thinking, wait a minute, this is fucked up? You literally have been telling us not to get with white women, only be with black women, and be with black women who have children. And now you're telling me that there is a need for alpha males to go into court and talk bad about black baby mamas who keeping black children from black men. Sounds like, sir, you should only be talking about yourself because you've been telling people how great black women were, so you just got a couple of bad black women. The rest of them are great. So how can you get a coalition of black men who are ready to fight this fight for you unless this was already a problem?
Not just for black men, for men in general.
How can you believe that there's already a coalition of black men ready to fight this fight for you unless there had already been a problem of black women keeping their children from their fathers? Black women using the white man's court system against black fathers. If this was not already happening and it just happened to you and you wanted to keep it quiet, then you wouldn't need a coalition of black men because you couldn't get one because the rest of the black women are doing right. Only the two you fucking with are doing wrong.
What did the court system do to Mama Smurf? Nothing at all. The court system did nothing at all when Mama Smurf failed to produce my child. So we're not going for it. Black men, get ready. Black men all over the world. This is a Pan-African movement. I'm starting a black man anti-family court movement. We step into all elected officials. If you are a mayor, if you are a city council person, if you are a state rep, if you are a state senator, and if you don't stand with black men against the family court exploitation and domination, we will vote you out of office. That's right. We're going to start with Congressional Black Caucus. We're going to start with Congressional Black Caucus. We're going to start with Congressional. We're going to DC. Black men, are you ready to march on DC? We want a meeting with the Congressional Black Caucus. They not doing nothing anyway. They not doing nothing for black people anyway. They not doing nothing for black people anyway.
We trying to march on the same Washington that I already led a march on. What was that, 2012? That same Washington, you gonna march on that one? When I had that, when you do y'all who remembers when we went to the Capitol and we couldn't get number white men and white women because niggas didn't want to show up? And I remember sitting there broadcasting and telling y'all, this is a damn shame. All these black folks who know what this is like, and I'm looking out here and I see nothing but white folks out here in the crowd. I'm up there speaking to white folks, and it hurt me to sit there and stand up in front of that crowd of white people. I did well when I did my speech, though. Those of you who got to see it, it was a very good speech. I don't think I've ever delivered a bad speech.
You can find it somewhere.
I remember complaining when I came back to my YouTube, when I broadcast from right there, and I said, look, it's nothing but white people. It's nothing but whites. Nothing but whites. Now this fool, we are going to start. Oh, okay.
He's got too many projects. I mean, you're never open school if you're going to be doing this side project. Just saying.
We're going to go to Congressional Black Caucus, and we're going to tell them that they're going to create a bill for black men.
Yes, Headbutt, I literally was trying my best because I figured that black men needed this, wanted this. Even now, a part of the whole GoFundMe is to help me produce a part 2 of A Fatherless America. We'll get some heavy hitters in this one to bring this thing to a front. Remember, he didn't want to be in A Fatherless America because Tyreek told him not to. Tyreek told him not to.
They were like, all right at one point. I forgot. Damn, man.
First of all, no child support if he don't see his child. Oh, we changing the rules. You don't get no money if he can't see his child. Period. You don't get no money if he can't see his child. I'm going to say it again. No more money for deadbeat moms. That's right. We keep talking about deadbeat daddies. When are we going to talk about deadbeat moms?
Oh, my God.
Who keep the kids from the daddy. We keep talking about deadbeat daddies. When are we going to talk about deadbeat moms who keep the children from the daddies? Oh, yes. Get your boots on, black man. We marching. We are marching against the Department of Health and Human Services. We marching on Congressional Black Caucus. Enough is enough. Y'all can thank Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf to the foot. Mama Smurf and Baby Smurf, I want to say thank you. Thank you for waking up a giant. Thank you for giving me the idea that it's time to organize black men against this disgusting family court system, this unjust family court system. We marching in Philly. We marching in Jersey. We marching in Georgia.
They gave you the idea. They gave you the idea. 22 years later.
I was going to say a little late.
Y'all understand if he couldn't see his kid when he was 8, when they were up until 18, well, he has a 22-year-old. He could have seen her when she was 18. But he didn't. Robo Joe 7 says, make it stop. Make it stop. I'm telling you, I'm so hurt right now. When I was pro-American, niggas told me I was a coon. Now they pro-American. When I'm pro-man, niggas told me I was a coon. Then they started the manosphere.
Tyreek.
When I was pro-fathers, niggas told me I hated my mama. I was gay, had a little dick, and owed child support. Now they doing it. Now they doing it. A man, Napoleon Jenkins, says he really wants to march on D.C. to meet the weakest caucus on the Hill for a state issue. Pro man says, damn, where did I hear that at? This is crazy.
We marching in D.C. We marching against family court in Baltimore. We marching in Fort Lauderdale. We marching in Miami. We marching in Savannah, Georgia, Augusta, Georgia. We marching in Brooklyn. We marching in the Bronx. We marching in Staten Island.
And we're doing all this because your 22-year-old grown daughter came out and said that you have done nothing for her. We're doing all of this because your child came out and talked shit about you. That's why we're doing it. Now we got to march because your personal issue has been brought to the forefront. We didn't need to march with all these black men that you've met on 3 continents 3 times. I mean, all these black men that you've met on 3 continents 3 times. All these black men that you've met on every continent 3 different times. Y'all never talked about what was going on, and now we're going to get this huge coalition of people to march. Y'all, how could you get a huge coalition of people to march for something you never said was a problem? It was never a problem until it became your problem. And that's the fucked up shit. It was never a problem until it became your problem. But Sean says, I'm really, really mad right now. Really mad right now. It was never a problem until it's your problem. Now it's our problem. God, dog.
We marching in Manhattan. We marching in Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis, Nashville, Knoxville. We are marching against the injustice of family court. We don't have a problem paying child support. I never had a problem paying child support. When I went to my first child support hearing for my oldest daughter, my oldest child, baby Smurf, was only 3 months old or younger when her mother took me to child support. 3 months old or younger. And the child support agent told her mother that he did not want to do the order. God is my witness. God, Olo Dumare, Yame, Chukwu, Amin Ra is my witness.
Oh my God.
Olofi is my witness.
Oh my God.
That when I got dragged into child support when my baby was still an infant, still on milk.
The white man's milk.
Her mother didn't want to breastfeed her as a protest against me. Baby Smurf, did your mama tell you she didn't breastfeed you because I wanted her to?
Do y'all hear how stupid this motherfucker sound? This nigga is nuts. Big Damu said another Tommy clone, but will never give my boy his credit. This shit is ridiculous. It is.
He's about 15 years late too.
Did she tell you that? Did Mama Smurf? This motherfucker's stupid. This is a stupid ass man. And every one of you niggas who've been following this stupid motherfucker for years, y'all prove what I say about how stupid black folks are. The rest of the world knows that niggers are stupid. Excuse me, let me say it right. The rest of the world knows that niggers are stupid. You got a dumbass nigger like this who can get a large following of you niggers. He can. And get a large following of nigger bitches and the nigger dudes who want to fuck those nigger bitches so they will follow what those niggers are saying. And if you don't like the amount of niggers I'm saying, then you got to be fucked up too, because to sit and watch this man have all these people following this motherfucker who calling his baby mama Smurf. Y'all are some stupid son of a bitches. And go sit up here and
we appreciate $1, but we would rather have 10. We appreciate $20, but we would rather have 50. We appreciate $50, but we would rather have 100. We appreciate $100, but we would rather have 200. Thank you, Sister Avanti, $10 coming on the Cash App. Thank you, sister. Next time, make it 20, but thank you for that 10. I know you barely had that. Thank you, sir.
I want to see my kid right now. I now realize I want to see my kid. Really?
The views and opinions are of Tommy Sotomayor.
Your kid started her graduate studies. That ain't no kid. You've had 3 bites at the apple and you still didn't know it was a problem until they came out and said something in public. Niggas are stupid. 1 million followers on Instagram this motherfucker got to say baby Smurf and mama Smurf and baby Smurf and mama vegan and baby vegan. Y'all niggas are idiots. It is hard for me to believe black folks, and it's fucking stupid. Right, hey newbie, I'm gonna hit him with the hardy.
Let's minimize the screen some so we can see his homepage.
Tell him about the hardy R. I'm gonna call you nigger to your face. I'm gonna hit him with the hardy R. Gotta hit him with the hardy R. Let me hear you say the hardy R. Call someone a nigger to their face.
She put you on white man's milk. Hey, baby Smurf. Baby Smurf, go ask Mama Smurf why you wasn't breastfed. Baby Smurf, can you please ask Mama Smurf why you wasn't breastfed? Your mother refused to breastfeed you because I wanted her to. She put you on white man's milk. Oh, don't let me get started. Don't let me. I got some stories for that ass. I got some stories, but let me not digress. When we went into the child support hearing, when we went into the child support agent said, this child is barely 3 months old. This child don't need nothing at 3 months. You still on maternity leave. Why do you want a child support order at 3 months? God is my witness. Philadelphia Family Court. Where all my Philadelphia black men paying child support? Make some noise. Where all my Philadelphia black men paying child support who can't see your child? Where all the black men who are paying child support and can't see your child? Make some noise, right?
So apparently you knew it was a fucking problem, but instead you'd rather tell me it was a sliver or that I'm hating or that I'm a coon. All you black men out here, please listen to me. Instead of helping you, these men would rather cater to black women, lie about you, lie about your situation. And now all of a sudden, he's now telling you that what I've been telling you was a problem a long time ago. It's a problem now. Today, it just became a problem. I was telling you for all these years it was a problem. You just told me I was a deadbeat, need to pay my child support. Ain't that what they told me, ladies and gentlemen? To this day, I got people still telling me, you're a deadbeat, you need to pay your child support. Don't owe a thing. You need to pay your child support, deadbeat. Pay child support, deadbeat, deadbeat, deadbeat. To this day. Now this nigga says it. It's a problem now. It was not a problem when I was saying it was. It just became a problem today.
I want all black men in America, South America, South Africa, in London, France, Belgium. If you pay child support and can't see your child in Canada, Toronto, Montreal, if you pay child support and can't see your child, make some noise right now. Make some noise right now. And so he said, I don't even want to do the child support order. And you know what I told that man? I said, sir, with all due respect, we are not here because I don't want to take care of my child. We are not here because I don't want to take care of my child. That's not why we're here, sir. Do you know I went to every maternity appointment? I went to every prenatal visit.
But you didn't want to marry her. But this nigga's lying. But right, he talking about all my fellas over in Australia, New Zealand, who going through child support and can't see their baby. All my fellas over in Mali, all my men, my black Africans in Nigeria, all my black Africans over in Egypt, all my black Africans in the Congo, when they bringing you into court over in the Congo about paying your child support. Nigga, no. These places don't have that shit. They can cut a bitch clitoris off. You know they ain't going to court on no child support.
If you have Rumble or are familiar with it,
the one sucking my subpoena.
Follow.
He lying to us. See, like his niggas over in Europe talking about this shit. Everybody in the UK saying this stupid shit. Like my man Boy George said, I know this bitch be, I know this bitch be, I know this bitch be lying. I know this bitch be, I know this bitch be, I know this bitch be lying. Every time you open your mouth, I can tell everything you say is a motherfucking lie. I listen to you this way. I know this bitch be lying. Every time he open his mouth, I know this bitch be lying. Sing it with me. I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be lying. I know this bitch be lying.
How many baby fathers go to every single prenatal? I didn't miss one of them in 10 months. I didn't miss one of them in 10 months. Go ask your mom about that. I was there even when she didn't want me there.
Hold on, time.
Let me say that again.
Babies
I didn't
take
miss
9
a
months.
single
How did he do 10
prenatal
months?
visit for my eldest daughter. If we talking facts, can we talk facts? I bought all of Mama Smurf's maternity clothes. Didn't I, Mama Smurf? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything I needed, did I not?
Everything I needed, did I not get it for you? You didn't get no condoms. I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be lying. I know this bitch be lying. I mean, just sitting up and saying stupid shit. I was there. I was there. I was there. But I gave you everything I needed. I gave you everything I needed. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I gave you everything I needed.
He even did extra credit prenatal visits.
What? What are you talking about? You gave her everything you needed?
Buy all your maternity. Did I not pay anything your insurance wouldn't pay?
And yet you didn't want to marry this woman. I don't understand this at all.
Did I not go to all the pediatrician appointments? Mama Smurf, can we tell the truth, Mama Smurf?
And you didn't want to marry her.
Mama Smurf, can we, Mama Smurf?
I ain't going to none of that shit. The bitch I don't want to marry. I have no business being there.
Did I not go to every Lamaze class? Yes, black sisters. I love black women. I was there for mine.
Is that still a thing?
Love black women.
How are you going to say you was there for yours and you said you ain't seen them in years?
I haven't heard Lamar's class in like
this is
20
crazy.
years.
Thank you, Mike G, for hitting that GoFundMe. What? I was there for mine. I was there. I love my black queens. That's why I'm not with their mothers or them. I'm not with their mothers or their seed. I'm not with their mothers or my seed. I'm not with their mothers or my seed. I love black women.
I was there. Guess what, sisters? I went to every Lamaze class. I went to every Lamaze class. I went to every Lamaze class, and we got on the ground, and I rubbed her stomach, and they taught me how to relax her hips. So when it's time to have the baby, you can help her have your child. And we was in a room full of...
And you didn't want to marry this woman. You did all this. I didn't do none of this. I thought Lamar's was an Oldsmobile coupe.
Thank you. It's old school.
I thought it was in the same class as a Corolla. It was the Honda. What was the Honda's brand under the Accord? There's the Civic, the Corolla, and the Lamar's. I thought that was. That's what I thought. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I thought that's what that was. 22 years ago. Do you lying, sir? I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be. I know this bitch be lying.
White women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. I said we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. Oh, my memory coming back. My memory is coming back, baby Smurf. My memory's coming back. We was on the floor at Chestnut Hill Hospital. We was the only black family because she was bougie. We was the only black family. Both baby mamas bougie. We was the only black family.
I told y'all. These pro-blacks look up to white people. Listen to what he said. How many years have I been telling y'all? Every time they want y'all to believe they did something important, impressive, or high end, they always say white people. Always. Because she was bougie. We were the only black people there around all these white people. That lets you know I spent money because it was nothing but whites. Like I said, it was nothing but whites. All of them white. Why? All of them white in here, ladies. They extra bright. I want y'all to see this. All of them white in here, ladies. You know what I mean? If you want to know I spent green, you gonna see that all of them white. Half white, out the room, all of them white, all of them white. Ain't no niggas in here. We are stupid. What You can tell I spent some money because my bitches is white. You can tell I spent some money because these bitches is white. Something wrong. I'll be here all week, all of them white. Don't y'all be stealing my shit.
The first time I broke a record.
Starting a black man. Who are you talking to? I said, listen, I care about your daughter.
Hold on, I messed up.
Who are you, Mama Smurf? Didn't we go to lunch after? Don't let me. I got some marching in D.C. We marching against family court in Nashville, Knoxville. Was still an infant, still on. I don't even want to do the child support order. I'm about that. I was there even when she didn't want me there. I don't even want to do the child support order. And you know what I told that man? I said, sir, with all due respect, we are not here because I don't want to take care of.
I don't know how to do that one. I'm actually pretty impressed about that one. That was pretty good. As I was doing it, I was like, hey, I hope somebody record this. This is pretty good.
My child. We are not here because I don't want to take care of my child. That's not why we're here, sir. Do you know I went to every maternity appointment? I went to every prenatal visit.
Even did an extra month.
Mama Smurf. I'm about that. I was there even when she didn't want me there. Let me say that again. I didn't miss a single prenatal visit for my eldest daughter.
So by his logic, if she was always there, even when he wanted there, couldn't he have done the same thing of being in that child's life? If she couldn't keep you from Lamar's, how could she keep you from the life? But if anybody can help me out with that one, she couldn't keep you from Lamar's. You just said you were there even when she didn't want you to, but she can keep you out of the child's life?
If we talking facts, can we talk facts? I bought all of Mama Smurf's maternity clothes. Didn't I, Mama Smurf? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything you needed, did I not get it for you? Everything I needed, did I not buy all your maternity? Did I not pay anything your insurance wouldn't pay? Did I not go to all the pediatrician appointments? Mama Smurf, can we tell the truth, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, Mama Smurf, did I not go to every Lamaze class?
Okay, we were there.
I held her and have the baby. You can help her have your child. And we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. I said we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill Hospital. Oh, my memory coming back.
I said we was in a room full of white women. I said we was in a room full of white women. So that lets you know I treated her well. That lets you know I took care of her because we was in a room full of white women at Chestnut Hill. Oh, my memory is coming back because I remembered all them white women. They were looking good. They had their own hair on their head. They smelled like Perk Plus. Some of the bitches smelled like they had a hot oil VO5 treatment. Y'all, some of these bitches were smelling like herbal essence. Y'all know my memory is coming back.
White girls are herbal essence
the fish
and
smell is
Pantene.
leaving. It's no longer smelling like Joe's Crab Shack and a Foot Locker. No, it was smelling real good, and now it smelled good. I remember this. It was nothing but white women. Do you hear these idiots? To brag about how good of a job they did, they bring out that it was a bunch of whites there. All of them white.
My memory is coming back, baby Smurf. My memory's coming back. We was on the floor at Chestnut Hill Hospital. We was the only black family because she was bougie. We was the only black family. Both baby mamas bougie. We was the only black family in the Lamaze class, and we got on the floor with the snow bunnies.
Well, if white people are so bad, wouldn't it be
We got on the
embarrassing?
floor with the snow bunnies, and I
classes?
rubbed her stomach, and I held her, and I did everything, and I stretched her legs, and stretched her arms, and I stretched her back. Mama Smurf, Mama Smurf. Am I lying, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, did I not go to every Lamaze class with you, Mama Smurf? Mama Smurf, did I ever miss a single prenatal appointment, Mama Smurf? Didn't we go to lunch after every prenatal, Mama Smurf? Now, Mama Smurf, I'm going to drop a bomb on you, Mama Smurf. And I'm going to drop a bomb on Ms. Vegan. I'm talking to baby mama number 1, Mama Smurf, and I'm talking to baby
These are
mama number
bombs?
2, Mrs. Vegan. I'm talking to...
Bomb would be what you weren't my child, but I stepped up and took care of you anyway. That would be the bomb. Not... This stuff you're saying is not a bombshell.
Baby mama number 1, Mama Smurf, and I'm talking to baby mama number 2, Mrs. Vegan. I'm talking to baby mama number 1, Mama Smurf, and I'm talking to baby mama number 2, Mrs. Vegan. I'm going to give y'all real rap right now. This is from my heart for all my supporters around the universe right now, from Africa to Alabama, from Jamaica to Jersey. If either one of my children's mothers
I can't do this shit.
would have respected me as the father of their child and not tried to make me marry them just because they were pregnant. I'm giving y'all the truth right now. This is real Ifatunde from the gut. If either one of my children's mothers would have respected me as the father of their child, instead of trying to force me to marry them just because.
Ooh! Oh, y'all, it gets worse. Where is Sticky Fingers when you need him? But wait, it gets worse. He said, instead of trying to force me to marry them. Hey, y'all, I want to say this, and I am not lying. I think that's a good woman who says, since we're going to have this baby, we should get married to have a family. This is scary that your Dr. Umar Johnson, he's the one that didn't want to give those children a family. You hear me? He's the one that didn't want to give those children a family. He's the one who did not want to give those children a family. Him. Each of his baby mamas wanted to get married. He said, no. Now, y'all know how I feel about black women, and I only talk about the ones that don't want to get married. I have no problem with a black bitch who lays down with me. She comes up pregnant, and she says, I'm pregnant. I don't care if it's a bitch I pay, if only for one night. I won't tell a soul I will roll in you whole. I won't tell them, dear, I paid you for this here. I'll be at your side, if only for one night. My wallet says I'm about to pay for you, so I can lay and screw. But I'm willing to. One time, I must be crazy to marry this damn hoe. Let me listen. I'm asking. I would just go ahead and, hey, look, I would give her credit for saying, well, I know I'm a whore, but I came up pregnant and I think we should get married for the baby's sake. That would at least let me know, hey, this bitch don't want to just bring a child in here in a fucked up way. Isn't that what used to happen back in the day when black people were a better group of people? You laid up with a nigga's daughter and she came up pregnant. He came to see you. Somebody tell me I'm lying. Somebody tell me I'm lying. You get my daughter pregnant, I'm coming to see that nigga. My daughter can tell me right now, Dad, I'm pregnant. Oh, who got you pregnant? Lamar Quavius? Oh, no, okay. Where does Lamar Quavius live? Y'all go ahead and make this right. I'm not just forcing you, sir. I'm forcing her, too. Both of y'all gonna make this right. This man done set up here and told me not one, but two of the women that he was fucking with and got pregnant wanted to marry him on their own accord. Their first thought was, let's have a family. And his first thoughts was, Baby Smurf, King Kong, Miss Vegan. That was his thoughts. Do y'all not see this nigga's an idiot? Right, Jimmy. And when they play the dance song at the wedding, they're going to play Shotgun. Shooting for it right now. That's what they're going to play at the dance part. That's what we going to dance to.
Junior Walker and the All-Stars.
Shooting for it right now.
I would have married them just because. Did y'all hear what I said? I'm going to say it again. I would have did it for my daughters. I would have been miserable. We would probably be divorced by now. But I would have did it for my daughters. The problem was they couldn't even show respect.
What? And I would have did it. We probably would have been miserable. Then why were you fucking them? Why were you fucking them? I'd have been miserable. And you know what he has not brought up one time? That I asked the bitch, hey, let's get an abortion. She said no. I told her, let me wear a condom. She said no. She was a one-night stand. None of these stories are being told. Not one of these stories or reasoning for why he didn't want to be with these women are being told. He just tell you he would be miserable. But he went to all these Lamar's classes miserable.
With the girl that did want him.
If I'm miserable, I'm not going to Lamar. Let me tell you one thing I know what a nigga do. If I am miserable and I found out you say you pregnant, the world gonna know I'm miserable, bitch. Well, I'm gonna do all this stuff, but when it comes to marriage, nah, I ain't gonna do that. That's what I said to y'all. And again, all y'all women can say whatever y'all want to about me, but I'm fair. I said it is odd that a man would do the types of things. Excuse me. I said it's odd that a woman is willing to have your baby, but not willing to marry you. Everybody who's listened to me forever, y'all have heard me say this. I don't think it's right. I think it's weird. A woman is willing to have your baby, but when it comes to marriage, they say it's a big decision. What the fuck are you talking about? It's easier to get married than it is to have a kid. You see what you said? If we had been married, we'd probably be divorced right now. But your kid still got breath in his body. Your kid still exists. Can't break that up. That kid's still alive. So it's easier to get rid of that marriage than it is to get rid of that child. There's two things happening. Well, bitch come up pregnant tomorrow. If somebody call me tomorrow, I'm pregnant. We're going to get married. I'm going to move you in. Or I'm ignore your phone call. Sorry, three things. Go ahead. It's three things happen. A bitch call me tomorrow and say she's pregnant. I'm going to move you in, or we going to get married, or I'm going to block your number and change mine.
They couldn't even show respect during the pregnancy. They couldn't even show respect during the first year.
What?
I'm going to hold my comments on Mrs. Vegan.
You said you didn't want to marry them women when you found out they were pregnant. You said you didn't want to marry those women when they had the baby. Now they supposed to give you some respect. What respect they were supposed to give you, Aretha? I'm going to call this nigga Urethra Franklin.
Actually, it's Fontella Bass, but it's all right.
What respect they were supposed to give you, Urethra? Urethra Franklin? Sassy, you got that one. You got to have a little bit of medical knowledge, but you got that one, Urethra Franklin.
Oh no, wait, Fontella Bass is rescuing me. My bad. Fuck.
Because I might have
He's
to
right.
expose her on social media March 29th. I'm going to hold my comments about baby mama number 2 because I might have to expose her if she don't put me in contact with my daughter in the next 2 weeks. So I'm not going to say too much on her because she's getting her own live stream. She's going to get her own live stream. But when baby mama number 1 told me before she gave birth to my baby, when baby mama number 1 told me before she gave birth to my baby that you will be with both of us or neither one of us, who you talking to? Who are you talking to? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? I beg. Who are you? That woman told me you will be with both of us or neither one of us. And then right before she gives birth,
I only talked to Dr. Umar when I was talking to him about being in my movie. I told him what the movie was about, told him who I was. And he said, yeah, I heard of you. I watch your stuff. He said, your stuff is pretty good. And he said, of course I'd be in the movie. And he said, well, how do you want to go about doing it? And I let him know I would fly my film crew wherever he was, because a lot of the personalities that y'all see, I gave them 2 choices. I would fly where they were and set up the shot where they were if they could make it, or I flew them out to my house in Arizona and let them shoot at my house. I think with the girl from Shameless, the black girl who was barking like a dog in Eddie Murphy's Coming to America, I shot her part in my house I shot that part in California, and that was when the earthquake happened while we were filming. But everything else, I pretty much would do that. So I told him, I said, well, we set it up. I can come to where you are. And he said, I'm going to get back to you and let you know we can set up a date. He said, I'll either come out there or I'll set up where I am. And then I didn't hear anything else from him. And I reached back out to him, and he never would respond back to me. But that was after, of course, the Tariq Nasheed said he going to make it to where nobody want to be in my movie. So I put 2 and 2 together and saw that was it. So there's that. So that was the only time I spoke to him, though. And yeah, Vanessa Bell Calloway. I mean, it went great. And then we had a wonderful little conversation. It was short, but it went well.
He tells me your daughter is not going to have your last name. Your daughter is not going to have your last name. I said, what are we talking about this for? We already decided our daughter will have my last name. What is the problem at this late date?
Sir, why didn't you want to give her mother your last name?
Oh, face.
Or am I wrong? Sir, you didn't want to give her mother your last name. And the argument is over giving your child your last name. And then you said, why are we having this argument? I'm confused. If you were there for all those Lamaze classes, why is it that you weren't there for the birth? And if you were there for the birth, you would have had the ability to write in the name because you're signing it. And you could have literally made a stipulation right there in the at the delivery, because sometimes in some places it's difficult for the mother to give the last name to a person that ain't there. And y'all can say if I'm right or wrong or not on that. But if you're there, sir, it's easy for them to give you the last name of yours because you're the father expected to sign this birth certificate. But if you weren't there, what was the argument? You weren't going to show up for the birth of this baby, but you were arguing with this woman about what the last name of this baby was going to be? I don't think that makes sense. Mister, I was there for every one of the Lamaze classes. I was there for all of this stuff, but I couldn't make it there for the birth of the child. I don't think that makes sense. You do not have to sign that damn paperwork. You can say, fuck that. I'm not signing it. But these aren't the stories you're telling. None of the stories that he should be telling is he telling.
You're about to give birth in less than a month or two. Why are you now deciding that my daughter is not going to have my last name? And she says, because my mama told me, Grandma Smurf. She says, because my mama told me, Grandma Smurf.
This motherfucker is a dummy. I hate this man, and I hate every one of you niggas who follow him. I hope that a mountain falls on him and all of y'all. Grandma Smurf. She said that her mom, Grandma Smurf. So he hate white people so much, but he want to talk about all these white creations. King Kong, Lamaze class, and Smurfs.
Thank you.
Did y'all hear what I just said? He hates white people so much, but all he brings up is white people shit. King Kong, Lamaze class, and Smurfs.
Wasn't a white woman the King Kong's downfall?
She said, because my mama told me, Grandma Smurf, that I didn't get my father last name until he married my mama. I didn't get my father last name until he married my mama. I didn't get my father last name until he married my mama. God is my witness. What I got to lie for?
Okay. Let me ask y'all something. Do y'all see that as a problem? I don't. You want your child to have your last name? Marry the woman. What's wrong with that? I'm not even trying to be funny. Do I think that a woman should give the child the last name of the father? Sure. But a woman requesting, marry me, I'll put the child in your last name. I don't have a problem. Right. White hospital, bragging about having a baby at the white hospital. I don't have a problem with a woman saying this. If we're not married, I'm not putting the child in your name. Or especially if we're not together, why in the fuck is she still living in her grandmama's house? You lazy nigga. Oh, y'all didn't hear me. Why in the fuck is she still living in her grandmama's house? You lazy nigga. So not only would you not marry this woman, you had this woman pregnant living in her grandmama's house and you didn't want to do shit. Grandma, let me tell, and somebody tell me if I'm lying. Grandmama would have had nothing to do with it had you had this thing in your house. And here's what the best part about it is. If you had it in your house and she said that, then I'd have put out and told her to go back to your grandma. You don't have to marry her, but damn it, you were doing all that shit. You couldn't let her live with you? Right, not even her mama's house, her grandmama's house. Y'all was some broke ass niggas procreating. You was a lazy ass nigga.
My ancestors is in Long Beach, California with the prince. What I got to lie for?
Them stupid faces.
Hey, I swear to Ogun, where the Ogun iron at?
Ogun.
Where my Nigerian Africans at? Get the Ogun iron. I will.
No, nigga, you are an old goon. An old goon.
Swear to Ogun, my Orisha father, that she said that to me. I ain't got to lie to y'all. Who is y'all for me to be lying to?
You've been lying to people. You didn't tell them you were having any problems like this. You've been lying to people. You told niggas that they should marry bitches with kids, knowing that you would deal with bitches with kids. You made some bitches with kids. I would never ask a nigga to marry some bitches that I made. Fuck, I look like asking niggas to marry bitches I made.
I ain't no pastor or politician. I don't care about no public opinion. This is Ogun Tade, na payena.
If you don't care about a public opinion, then you'd have done what the smart thing would have been doing, which is not addressing this, you old goon.
She said, my mother told me I didn't get my father's last name until he married her. That's what she told me.
What's the problem with that? What's wrong with that?
I didn't get my father's last name until he married her. So you know what I did? I called up Grandma Smurf. All due respect to her, because I do not disrespect elders. I called Grandma Smurf. All due respect to her, because I don't disrespect elders. I called Grandma Smurf. I hope all is well with Grandma Smurf. And I said, Grandma Smurf, your daughter just told me that you told her that she should not give my daughter my last name unless I marry her. She said, yeah, Umar, that is right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married. She said, yeah, Umar, that's right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married.
And I'm sure your name wasn't Umar then, but we'll go with that. She said, yeah, Umar. Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama, it's Dr. Umar Mama, it's Dr. Umar Mama, it's Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama. What did she say that's wrong, you son of a bitch? You believe in the black family, all kinds of shit. And yet.
She said, yeah, Umar, that's right. Because in this family, when we get pregnant, we get married. And I said, Grandma Smurf, I'll never forget it. I said, Grandma Smurf, and I might be blending conversations here because, you know, they all took place right after each other. So they might be blended, but it's all the truth, okay? And I told Grandma Smurf, I said, listen, I care about your daughter. Your daughter and I met in college at Millersville University. Your daughter and I met at college at Millersville University.
I heard you.
Your daughter and I met in college at Millersville University.
I heard you.
We dated while I was the assistant residence hall director, school psychologist graduate student, in Gage Hall at Millersville University. Your daughter and I lived on the same floor in the same dorm. Your daughter and I lived on the same floor in the same dorm. I was the graduate assistant.
What school?
And she was the fine-ass undergrad at that time. And, you know, human nature took its course. We're my Millersville University alumni. Human nature took its course. We're my Millersville University alumni. Human nature took its course.
Oh, there. Okay.
And I said, I care about your daughter. I do.
So this nigga's in his mid-40s talking like this. Listen to what he's telling you. He was a graduate student. He was in his 20s, maybe 20 to, he was about 22 to 24. It's been 22, 23 years since this happened.
Umar 50 plus, not 40, 50 plus.
Talking like this. A 45 or 46-year-old.
Well, not bad for...
She's the mother of my child. And I told Grandma Smurf, I would like nothing more than to marry the mother of my child. Did I not tell you that, Grandma Smurf, at your kitchen table?
And what happened?
He was making Thanksgiving. I think he was cooking your Thanksgiving dinner, Grandma Smurf.
He's exactly 50 years old.
If you 45, let's just say your mama had you and her mama had her at 20, and her mama had her at 20. Somebody said he 50.
I thought he up. Now he at the kitchen table.
They said he 50.
Exactly.
He 50. He 50 acting like this. No. If this motherfucker's 50 years old acting like this, first off, Grandma Smurf dead or too old to be watching you on YouTube, you stupid nigga. If you 50, mama said it's 70, it said that's if she had her at 20. And it say her mama had her at 20, she would be 90. You stupid son of a bitch. You stupid son of a bitch. You stupid son of a bitch. And that's just if they waited to 20 to have them. That would be 90 years old. I hope that she is watching this.
From heaven.
I hope that she is on her phone right now watching this.
In your Thanksgiving dinner, and you talked to me that you told me I need to marry your daughter to respect her and make her honorable. And I told Grandma Smurf, I respect your daughter. I care about your daughter. I would like to marry your daughter maybe, but I can't do it just because she having my child. I'm not going to do that. I said, I want to continue to date your daughter. I want to continue to get to know your daughter. Yeah, we dated in college on and off for a year or two, but that was it. I graduated and came home. She was still up there for another year. I graduated and came home. She was still at Millersville for another year. I graduated and came home. She was still at Millersville for another year. And I'm sure she wasn't meditating that whole time.
Wow. So now you don't call this woman a whore because you went home. Well, by your logic, I'm sure you weren't meditating that whole time when you came back home. Y'all, this man is sick. And he said it 3 times. And I knew he was saying it 3 times to put in y'all's head that she was a whore. And since saying it 3 times wasn't subtle enough, and he then went on to say, I'm sure she wasn't meditating the whole time. What the fuck does that have to do with y'all have a child together, sir? You dated her for a year and a half, on and off. And I had left school. I had left, and she was still there.
Well, because you're probably older.
And I had left, and she was still there. And I had left, and she was still there. And I know she wasn't meditating the whole time.
She's probably studying.
Crazy looking son of a bitch.
That I was away from her. I'm sure she wasn't sitting with her hands tucked between her legs that whole year that I was in Philadelphia completing my school psychologist internship with the school district of Philadelphia.
What time?
I'm sure she just wasn't sitting up there waiting to come home to me. She's at college, and we know what happens at college. Let's cut the cap.
2 hours, 24.
So I told Mama Smurf, I still want to date your baby and see if we can make a family out of this. That's what I told your mother, Mama.
So all black women in college is just hoes. They just up there fucking. If ain't nobody there, they fucking them. Okay. So again, he called y'all queens though. He said y'all cannot go to college and get your study on. Y'all gonna fuck anything that moves. He ain't talking about white women. He's talking about black women. So you laid up and fucked this whore raw. Got the whore pregnant raw. And now you care about who she sleeps with. When you were risked. Carly Rae Jepsen says, marry me, maybe. Listen. He was willing to risk his life to fuck this whore. Yeah, I don't trust nobody to say cap like this. You were willing to do this. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. I fucked you raw, and you having my baby. But I can't marry you because I need to know everything about you. I need to get to, and the only reason I'm saying this, ladies and gentlemen, if I criticize black women for saying this stupid shit, I need to know everything about you before I marry you. But I don't need to know very much about you before I have your baby. That's some stupid shit. That is ignorant as hell.
Smurf. I said, I still want to date your daughter, Grandmom Smurf. Grandmom Smurf, I still want to date your daughter and see if we can make a family. Did I not say?
Yes, I am a clout chaser, just like everybody else on here, NDG. I am a clout chaser. I'm telling y'all, there's something wrong with these stupid motherfuckers keep coming. Oh, that's her. Yeah, ma'am, my shit went viral, whore. Leave me alone. Go fight your daddy's a clout chaser, bitch. I've been doing this since your ass was when he was talking about you. I've been clout chasing for a long time, bitch. Leave me alone. The only nigga that you did an interview with, you went and did an interview with Cynthia G. Shut the fuck up, bitch. You are a clout chaser.
Damn. Ooh, my daughter still fucking with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Ain't nobody talking about you today, bitch.
They don't leave.
Ain't brought your name up. Ain't brought you up.
I was about to end it, but since he cussing Umar and the daughter out, I'm here for another 10 minutes.
Get the fuck off my dick, ma'am. Dummy, I had more than that, stupid. Look at it. She said she had 2,500 people watching. I'm famous. Let me point something out to you, you stupid bitch. I have 2,276 people watching me right now on Rumble. I have 3,735 people watching me on YouTube. This bitch bragging about 2,200 people when I got over 5,000 watching right now. Excuse me, 6,000. 6,000. She had 25,000 and I got 6,000. Yes, that's why I'm playing, ma'am. And they were watching y'all because of Umar. Ma'am, listen to what she just said. They're watching you because of Umar. Yes, and they're watching you because of Umar, which should make you feel like shit, bitch. It's your daddy, and you still can't get more people to watch you talk about your daddy than I can get talking about your daddy. I get more clout talking about your daddy than you get talking about your daddy. I'd be real mad if a motherfucker could talk about my daddy and got more people to watch than I could get watch talk about my own daddy. Imagine if a motherfucker could talk about my daughter and got more people watching them talk about my daughter than I could get talking about my own damn daughter. I'd feel bad. Ma'am, I already did an interview with you. Then this bitch said, congrats, you're not getting paid like me. Y'all don't think that there's something wrong with black women? She says, congrats, you're not getting paid like me. You're right. I'm getting paid more than you. Ma'am, if I didn't do an interview with you, why is it that on YouTube, there's 1,000 videos of people saying that they analyzed my interview with you? Can you explain that? Do you understand that that is the reason why Cynthia G wanted to talk to you? You do understand this, right? Or maybe you didn't. I understand you're young and dumb and stupid. You think You came there, which is what I tried to tell you. If you're going to be here, just like right now, ma'am, do you understand even right now you're being interviewed? I use what you do, and then we'll cut out the stupid shit that you keep writing and show people that your dumb ass came to my show again to be stupid. He wants an interview, but he's too proudful to ask. Really? Y'all don't think it's something wrong with black women? This girl came over here to my show and said, I want an interview with her, and I'm too prideful to ask.
Can you drop Tommy either all my links or his?
She'd show you one place where I said, okay, come on. Nope, I left you alone when I realized you were stupid. You had an opportunity. If you're going to interview with people, you should interview with somebody that's probably got a little bit of, will try to let you get your story out. But you didn't want to do that, and that's fine. I don't care that you don't want to interview me. Only niggers will say stupid shit like that. That's like Jasmine Crockett. You want to interview me? Well, yes, that's what I do. I interview people. I interview several people. I don't even understand this stupid shit. But again, these dumb black bitches are the same bitches that are trying to talk shit to a man that tried to fuck them. Well, what is he supposed to do? What is he supposed to be doing to you? What should he be doing? You was in my inbox. Black women are fucking stupid. And y'all have to understand, this girl was in, and I even tried to tell this dummy, she's in a good position if she stopped being stupid. She won't. I want to ask y'all something. What do you think makes an individual just go around to be stupid? No, Umar is not going to want to fade with me. I think he want to beat up you, baby Smurf, and mama Smurf more than he want to beat me up. Right, she's doubling down on the stupidity. That's what's crazy. You're doubling down on the dumbassery. You came over here to just keep talking to me, telling me that let me tell you something. There's two people here, you and me. Guess who Dr. Umar Johnson has not called a clout chaser?
Oh.
Guess who Dr. Umar Johnson has not called a struggle streamer?
Oh. Face.
He called you, his child, a clout chaser. No, ma'am, he doesn't. No, ma'am. He thinks you're a clout chaser just like me. No, he doesn't. Because he knows that no matter what I do a show on, people come watch it. I don't think you understand that. No matter what I do a show about, people come watch it. It doesn't matter what it's about. Guys, am I lying? It doesn't matter. Yes, somebody said it. So she's just rude. Yes, she's just rude. Look at this dude. Look at yourself. Yeah, there she is. She's just over Spank Booty. She's just over on X instead of on Rumble. Then this bitch asked, you came on my show 2 weeks ago. This stupid bitch
I didn't.
Content creator. She didn't even do something as simple as Google me. You gotta be, black bitches are idiots. And this is why I would understand why her father wanted to have nothing to do with you. You done came on my show, made a stupid ass of yourself, bragged about having 2,200 people watching.
Gabe, I had no idea any of this happened. Did you?
But you bragged about that.
That was the day I told you.
I want all y'all to understand. See what this is? When black people don't like you, they'll big up something that they don't like you, like a girl.
Well, that was the day I was aware of it.
6 inches. And you'll be like, but I got 9 inches. So don't nobody care. What?
No, this is day 2.
Oh,
remember he just said he interviewed her 2 weeks ago. That's the one you told me about when I had uploaded the Umar video. I didn't know they were correlated.
Talking about your daddy.
I didn't know that.
As a matter of fact, y'all know how the song go. Make 'em mad, make 'em mad, make 'em wanna come kick my black ass. Donate some money, donate some cash, and make 'em mad. All you people watching, make sure y'all hit the Rumble rant right now so this woman right here can see. She says, I would donate to a struggle streamer. That's right, y'all. Make sure y'all donate to a struggle streamer. She said, that's why I got my Cash App on me, because I need the money. Yes. That is exactly why Donald Trump as well had people donate to him, because he needed the money. You are exactly right. That is why Jasmine Crockett has people donate to her, because she needs the money. I want everybody to know I need the money. If you guys can make sure, you guys go ahead and hit the Cash App. You guys go ahead and, oh shit. Some people don't start to hit the Cash App. Let me go on and read it. God dog. Tell Wright hit the Cash App and said, I'm sick of this nigga repeating himself. One Mike C hit the Cash App and wrote, shaking my head. The Nocturnal Projectionist, he hit the Cash App. Didn't say anything. Nick Young said the title, and the tithing, and he went to the GoFundMe. Susanna Dean said, leave the Jackson 5 alone. Thank you, Susanna. Lorente Jones, he put 10 on it. Eric
Jackson 3 now.
And Charleston. Right now, we got my man Chris put 5 on it with a smiley face. Dan Block said, make him mad. Thank you so much. Ma'am, I don't mind if you keep on talking shit. I hope you understand you trying to make me look bad makes you look bad. I don't get this at all. Anybody that stupid that would keep doing it. Christy just threw $10 on it on the Cash App. Aaron just threw $3 on it on the Cash App. Mario PL said, we all need money. Thank you very much, and that is correct. Jimmy E. Johnson threw 5 on it and said, keep struggle streaming, Tommy. NCD 00 said, yeah, man. Ma'am, would you like to keep on talking? John Vega threw $2 on it. Go ahead, lady. Go ahead, lady. Just My Luck says, I don't remember her on the show. Yeah, she was on the show, came on to act stupid. She said, I'm up $30. Yes, that was $30. Raw Dog 0350 said, make them mad, make them mad, make them want to come kick my black ass. I'm confused. Yes, it's $30.
The Make 'em Mad song is actually the William Tell.
No, it's her real account.
William Tell overture, Cult to the Cow.
Joined as a monthly supporter over there on Rumble. Thank you so much. Sleep I Am 88 says, hello, Dr. Umar Johnson, or should I say Baby Smurf? Let me see if I can put
most know it as the good morning music to a cartoon.
Since she's saying this. Hold on, lady. Hey, lady.
Let me tell you what.
Let me say. So can you see that on the screen now, lady?
Now he finna show what the Cash App is. He finna shit on her with the Cash App because she said $30 up?
Yeah, Thriller says, make them mad. These are all the things you said. It's $30. That's you, lady.
It always backfires on people. He always gets a big.
April Jones just threw $5 in the fund
money.
over on the.
Oh, them super chats. Them ain't even the Cash App. Them super chats. Which he got a hidden YouTube channel.
Make all the way mad.
We gotta find it, Gabe.
Said, Prince of ignoring his Smurf. I like it. Hey, lady.
You know what? That could be Rumble. That could be, but he did say he had 3,000 people watching on YouTube.
I'm a struggle
I was thinking those are super chats, but they could be on Rumble.
Pay her 10 grand.
He might have said YouTube by accident.
I don't want to interview you. You came over here to talk to me. I don't want to interview you. What are you talking about? You came to interrupt my show to tell me if I want to interview. You know who didn't pay you 10 grand? Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama.
See, I stopped in here.
It's Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama.
I forgot what it was. I'd know it if I saw it.
You can't get 10,000 from your daddy. You can't get it from me. Oh, Collins said extra mad ass. He threw some money on my boy. Thank you very much. It's Dr. Umar Mama, Dr. Umar Mama. 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 Hey, he won't give you no money. He won't. How that struggle comedy career going?
Ooh, damn.
How that struggle comedy career going? You said he paid over $10,000 in child support to your mother.
That's nothing.
Not you. He paid it to your mama. And we all know how big of a hood rat bitch these Philadelphia hoes are. He done already called your mama a hoe, ma'am. He just called your mama a hoe. He said she's a hoe. Oh, she's a hoe.
Grandma Smurf, did
I knew that she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. He called your mama a hoe, not mine. He called yours. He did not pay you child support, ma'am. Now you're just talking stupid. He paid it to me. Then, ma'am, you wouldn't be out here being a dumbass. You know what he didn't pay you? He paid you in dust. That's why he said he didn't want to have nothing to do with you. You 22 years old, and he still won't reach out to you. He paid you in dust. You know what he paid you in? The same thing you would be paying me in. Instead of coming over here, the Kestner threw $5 over there on the Rumble rant. Thank you so much. You know what you would have done? Ignored me. After you already then came over here and acted an ass, how are you still following me? That's what I would like for you to tell these people. Yes, I'm a clout chaser, ma'am. What are you talking about? Nobody who puts up content online is not a clout chaser. I'm telling y'all, black women are idiots. That's how Dr. Umar gets to fuck black women, because they're fucking stupid. You're a clout chaser. Yes, everyone putting up content is a clout chaser. Why would I want to do like you and stream to nobody? I've seen your streams. No one's watching it. I've seen your streams, ma'am. Yeah, right, she's a clout chaser too. If your daddy wasn't Dr. Umar, if he was a crackhead, would you have put this out? Why did you wait till you was 22 years old? 22 years old. Now you got something to say? And you could have easily went and looked these people up with never bringing it to the internet. Somebody tell me if I'm lying. Y'all tell me if I'm lying. She could have looked these people up and never brought it to the internet. My daddy is Dr. Umar Johnson. So you said your daddy's name and they never said, how about we do this? Bitch, people know your daddy's name and don't know your name. I would hate that. They know your daddy's name, but they don't know your name. You're just Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter. If you're not a streamer, why did your daddy call you? Did your daddy say you trying to get your struggle stream off his rear? Right, she's streaming off his name. You're even here off his name. Dr. Umar Johnson ain't here. Why is Dr. Umar Johnson not here? He's the one whose name it is. I'm just asking. It's his name. He called you. Your name is Baby Smurf, ma'am. That's what this man don't even call you. Your name is Baby Smurf. Wait a minute. How can you call him a deadbeat if you said he paid you $10,000? Y'all see how dumb these black hoes are? She said he paid her $10,000. Now she's saying he a deadbeat. Baby Smurf.
Is there like minimum wage child support?
Baby Smurf, do 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 do. Baby Smurf, do 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 do. Baby Smurf, do do do. Baby Smurf, do 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 do.
10 grand over 18 years.
Baby Smurf. Like... You don't have no name.
What would that come out to? Let me do some math here.
You know, I got me a baby by a whore with no name, and all both of them do is bring me shame. I went and got some old goon, and I swore that I don't know this bitch. All I know is when I was in college, her whore mother was on my dick. You know, I got me a baby by a whore with no name, and all both of them do is bring me shame. I wish 22 years ago that a nigga had more game. I'm hollering bye, 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 baby Smurf, hollering bye, bye, bye. I'm hollering bye, 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 baby Smurf, hollering bye, bye, bye. Well, I'm gonna go to hell for this. Oh, my man, Big Dog GT, he done threw $50 at your boy. Wow, wow.
No, yesterday he did.
$50 at your boy. Oh.
He did the Commodore's night shift and he made a nightstick. Oh, dude, that shit had me crying.
With no name. And now both of them hoes bringing me shame. Oh, now another 100 that came through by my man Headbutt. Lady, keep talking, lady. Hey, lady, let me tell you why. Dr. Umar in his life, ooh, bitch. Every time you text him, he be wanting to click block. He wins you stop.
He needs to fix his mic level.
He wanna make you understand.
Or back off when he goes high like that.
I don't wanna be your dad. No, he don't. Don't wanna be your dad. Don't wanna be your dad. Every time he express how he feel about you, he call you a bitch. Oh, go and suck a dick. That's what happened, bitch. Now, you got anything else to say, lady? Hey, lady. Y'all see how I can get a motherfucker to leave? I get you to leave, bitch. But let me finish my damn show. Leave me alone. In the words of Michael Jackson, ho, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop it, and I'll stop dragging you around.
Woo!
And it made me get these people a concert. You leave me alone, lady. Y'all have made this bitch leave. I'm about to cut this part out by itself. That's the only way you can make them leave. That is the only way you can make these whores leave. How you gonna come up here? And I told her all that last week when I was trying to talk to her, I said, ma'am, all you gotta do is talk like you got some sense. And people will be on your side. I want y'all to understand this. How is it that you can tell a black woman exactly what to do to get the result she wants? And they say, no, I'd rather do something different.
By the way, 10 grand over 18
That's why
years.
I made that shirt when I said you can take a $500, but you can't make a
$55 per year.
This woman came back over here to think she getting me told. Who does that? You're a clout chaser. And what I want you men to start doing, everything these black bitches say to you, just agree to them. You got a little dick. Sure do. You broke. Sure do. I'm all these negative things you say I am, and yet I have to ask you to leave me alone, not the other way around. Y'all never thought about that? Every time a black woman says really negative things to you, she follows you to say them. If you were any of those things she said you were, she would leave you alone. Imagine me following a bitch around to tell this bitch she ain't shit. Just got to be in her face. You ain't shit, bitch. You ain't shit, bitch. Hey, bitch, look at me. You ain't shit, bitch. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You ain't shit, bitch. Anyway, let's get back to the damn show.
You want to cut it
here?
here?
I'm the wrong nigga to fuck with. I might not be able to whoop your ass. There's a lot of things I might not be able to do, but verbally, I will embarrass your ass. That's one good thing I've been ever since I was little. I knew black bitches had a lot of mouth, and you had to have a lot more mouth than they had. That's why I get a bitch want to fight me. Because have y'all noticed? I get to talking to a motherfucker, the first thing they want to do is fight. Y'all haven't seen that? I get to talking to you because they used to having the upper hand on men. You don't get it on me. I'm just as loud as you because I was raised in a house full of loud bitches. And I'm just as crass as you because I was raised in a house with a bunch of crass bitches. We can do this.
Do you want to cut it here? Or kind of a good spot. Oh, okay. Well.
Yep, that's a good ending spot. I'm dying laughing. Shit.
I don't want to be your dad. Oh, dude. Actually, that might hang in there with the nightstick.
Oh,
you got to hear nightstick.
I don't want to be your. Oh shit! I don't want to be your dad.
And he's uncanny at doing that shit on the spot. Uncanny.
It's fucked up. He had to go to them extreme measures to be left alone. She came over there with the shit. She came over there bothering that man 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later, you a clout chaser. And then he realized he would go let it slide until he realized who the fuck it was. He was like, oh, you back. Damn. Damn it, man.
They don't leave.
That man won't call your name. You baby Smurf. Okay, y'all. I'm done.
All right, people.
Well, thanks, Gabe. You got the last words.
Nothing. Till the next episode, as you would say.
Oh. Shit, I'm crying laughing over here. Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat.
Woo.
Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot this bitch ass with the quickness. Now he bleeding, sorry, begging, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 limp biscuit. All my niggas wildin', they done labeled us a misfit. Wake up every morning, 2 or 3, 5 in the tidbit. Oh shit, didn't nobody come to see you old. It's some focus, shoot 100 shots, no reloaded. Master of the game, you would think I'm into coded. Memphis niggas spit this pimpin', mackin' like I'm golden. Ho, with my money, you gon' turn me to the old me. Say hi, first class flight, I'm in the nosebleed. Copy, cooking, whipping, shipping, till you count the proceeds. OG, I've been moving back niggas since 03. Low key, niggas hating, but they don't want no beef. State gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we don't eat. Get jammed, get a lawyer, make it bunny, don't speak. Pour up, I need some more. A nigga had a long week. Shout out to my plug, he showed me love, he out in Long Beach. I'm true geek, walking by myself but left with 2 freaks. Ooh, we nothing in they mouth and on they booty. Also Captain Power swag, yeah, baby, this is groovy. You can call me Money Boy, or you can call me Nudie. Hood niggas, churches, chicken, let me get a 2-piece. Top down, 2-seater, let me feel the 2-breeze. Gotta hold it steady, chopper, kick it back like Bruce Lee. Lately I've been in the zone, I guess I'm in my 2-3. Don't call my phone for nothing less than a QP. Feeling like the Migos, cause my bitch is bad and bougie. All my haters love me, all these bitches just some groupies. Came a long way, I like to introduce the new me. Standing on business like I'm king or like I'm Drewski. Call me Run Island cause I like my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. Call me Run Island cause I love my love for choosy. When we link it's a movie, she bustin' like a Uzi. I love the way she do me, I beat it up like Uzi. She dancing just like Suki. I never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Niggas talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit. Never been a hoe, I stay on go, so what the business? Nigga talking reckless, shoot his bitch ass with the quickness. Name pleading, sorry, baby, asking for forgiveness. Bow, 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 Limp Biscuit.